Want a curved screen, high refresh rate gaming, and don't want to compromise? Well, the ASRock Phantom Gaming 27-inch 240Hz curved monitor is here to deliver. Inside the box, we get a power cable, one HDMI and DisplayPort cable each, a solid stand, and the 27-inch curved 1500R VA monitor that can push 240Hz at 1080p. Those looking for an immersive experience in titles like EAFC 24 but don't want to deal with the negatives of buying a TV for gaming will find incredible value here. Diving into the specs, this monitor goes up to 1080p, sports a blazing fast 240Hz refresh rate for silky smooth gameplay, and HDR10 support for vibrant lifelike colors. It covers 90% of the DCI-P3 space and 113% of the sRGB color spaces, making those visuals pop at a max brightness of 300 nits. Whether you're dribbling past opponents or saving a penalty, the 240Hz refresh rate will make sure you have the most time to react. The monitor has a rapid 1 millisecond response time with MPRT mode on to keep motion blur in check, and it also sports dual 2-watt speakers that are built right into the monitor. For connectivity, this monitor is equipped with two HDMI 2.0 ports, one DisplayPort 1.2, and a headphone jack. The stand is solid with swivel and tilt adjustments but lacks height adjustment options. However, it does support VESA mounting if you want to customize your setup for more flexibility. The monitor also sports ASRock's low blue light technology so that those long Ultimate Team sessions are easier on your eyes. Additionally, FreeSync Premium is also present on this monitor, preventing screen tearing at unstable frame rates. All in all, this monitor is exactly as advertised. Blazing fast refresh rates, a super immersive curved display, and a rapid response time to ensure that you're competitive whether you're playing on Dust 2 or Camp Nou.
Hey everyone, welcome to the AMD Presents Flipkart Back to College Cup Season 1 powered by Acerock, Acer, WD Black, and of course Portronics. The entire event is getting hosted by the Esports Club. There's going to be Bullet on desk with me joining alongside is going to be Raid. And today we're going to kick off our EAFC 24 action.
Indeed, and with that, the excitement is actually on par because the next 4 days, including today, are going to be jam-packed with the action because we'll get to see a lot of amazing fights, we'll get to see a lot of amazing challenges between both the particular competitors. Apart from that, there are some interesting deals also going on Flipkart because the Flipkart Back to College sale is already live. You can get the exciting deals on your favorite gaming products, favorite gaming monitors presented by ASRock or Acer laptops can be delivered to you guys. All you have to do is just basically click on the link given in the description and the pin chat so that you can access those deals. Meanwhile, what we'll access is basically 4 very interesting BO2s.
Yeah, definitely. Let me remind you, folks. Our entire format is definitely gonna be in the game. Is gonna be in the home away format. There are gonna be 2 matches where the greatest scores will be counted upon. But before jumping onto the format and discussing all about the game, let's see what's on the line. Let's see what's gonna be the prize pool for our BTC Cup Season 1. Of course, that's still going to be the total prize pool, very comprehensive and competitive prize pool of 50,000 Indian rupees. The first winner will be taking home 25,000 Indian rupees. The second place will be taking home 15,000 Indian rupees.
Oh, the prize pool looks amazing. It's not just about the bragging rights. Remember, guys, it's not just about winning the Flipkart Back to College Cup Season number 1. As you can see, it's just the Season 1. There are many more seasons that are pretty much going to come, but the glory of winning the first season is something which is going to be written in the books of history, and I'm looking forward to see which particular individual is going to take that advantage away. But now let's have a look at the format as well.
Well, of course, format is something very important on how some of these players can get into the top 4. Some of these players can get into the semi-finale for the entire event. But again, I would like to remind you, please make sure to check out all of the deals coming in from our Flipkart, from our partner Flipkart. You can access all of the deals through a link mentioned down in the description below, and also you can check the pinned chat section where the pinned link is definitely down there, and you can access some of your good deals that you always wanted to buy out for. You can access your specific gaming accessory that you always wanted to wish for their discount. You can actually go ahead and buy that. Again, click on the link in our description and pin chat. Taking a look at the tournament format from 11th to 14th May. This was our open qualifiers happening where all of the players can register and qualify through the open qualifiers for the group stage, as will be happening today. Again, from the 15th to 17th May, there's going to be group stage where only top 4 players will qualify to our single elimination bracket, and our single elimination format will be happening in from 18th to 19th May. There's going to be no second chances, and only top 4 players will be proceeding ahead for our grand finale.
Oh, the stage is going to be absolutely on par. Yes, of course, today on 16th of May, we are going to witness the group stage as we have top 8 individuals which are divided in a group of 2. As we can clearly see from the open qualifiers to the group stage, there was only four individuals coming into the particular group. From each group, we'll get to see 4 individuals. They're going to take a fight, and eventually we'll get to see who are the top 4 individuals who are going to move forward to the next particular stage, which will be on 18th and 19th of May. It's going to be pretty interesting to see how the day goes on, but as I said earlier as well, as per the schedule, today we'll be able to witness somewhere around 4 BO2s, and I'm pretty excited about that. As you said, home and away sequence are going to get followed away, but we really have to see how these individual players are going to stack up and perform, what kind of strategies they're going to play, what formations they will have in the whole scenario. That's what we really have to see. And also along with that, it's the ultimate team format, if I'm not wrong. So let's just see who has got the best team.
I feel like all of the players who are coming in, because we have seen a little bit of, like, we have got the sneak peek a little bit of who's going to be the player batting against whom. So I feel like we will already see some of the top players, like overall rated, all of the players on the overall rating of 90 plus in their own ultimate team segment, but also comes down on how some of these players can get utilized, how some of these changes can be made, how they can get their chemistry and formation done right. But as our call coming in from the production, and yes, we have the first game ready and waiting. We'll be jumping into the first game of our tournament, and that's gonna be Imtiaz facing up the side of Emad, and that's gonna be Emad on towards our left hand side. That's gonna be Imtiaz on our right hand side. We can already see some of the best players coming in on towards the forward side. We have Ronaldo coming in from the side of Emad, and we have Lucio as well coming in towards from the side of midfield from the side of Emad. So when you are talking about the players, what kind of players do we can see when the ultimate team mode? There you have it straight away. You have already some of the legendary iconic packs coming in from both sides.
The best of the best, that's what I have to say at this point. Individual players are absolutely on par. Ronaldo goes in, but eventually gets the interception. Marquez passes back on the wings. Ronaldinho right over there, going for the back passes. Michele has got the ball contention. Right now he's keeping the ball to himself, but now passes will be coming in. Ronaldinho once again in the midfields, back to Ronaldo. But still, nothing valuable came through. Now on the wings, once again, it's going to be Ronaldinho who has got the ball pass. Let's see if there is going to be an attempt. Oh my god, there could be a possible chance. Drogba goes in for a kick. Nothing valuable came through as the defenders were the defending wall over there. And now the ball has been cleared away. It's back to midfields.
Back to midfield again, but in towards the position of Emad, where he's trying to utilize Dembele, going on for the cross, trying to use the wide areas of the pitch as much as possible. That's going to be interception again coming in from the side of Imtiaz. Already in the first 10 minutes inside the game, for the first 10 minutes, we do see the battle of position happening in out wide on the wide area of the pitch. That's not lot going to be happening in on how some of these long passes can come in around. Then you can go for some through balls. But as I speak, there's going to be a long lob coming in from the side of Imtiaz to change the pace all accordingly. But that's going to be an again interception coming in from Emad on towards the side of Messi, coming in from the left wing area. That's going to be a goal.
Oh,
and of course,
lovely.
it's going to be a little bit of mistake to call out the goalkeeper on towards the forward stance. And that's going to be an area to capitalize upon for the side of Emad. First goal coming in from the side of Emad, 1-0 at the 17th minute, I guess.
Oh my god. 14 minutes is what it took for Emad to understand what is happening. And finally, there goes the first goal of this beautiful, beautiful contestment. It's already in the favor of Emad. What he is basically able to do at this point is have that advantage. 1-0 is not going to be a big advantage because Imtiaz is also one of those individuals who can easily try to recuperate it. Won't be an easy task, but then again, they are trying their level best to fight back and eventually put a good score line at this moment. It's just not something which is going to be easy. But yeah, I have to say, Emad pretty good with the left hook kick, and eventually the way he delivered the first goal with the low pass was absolutely amazing. Initially it was a chip shot, and then after that he converted that assist into a goal with the left hook kick. That was amazing. What a finished shot coming in at the end. And obviously we live for these moments. We live for these nail-biting moments that come through in the beautiful tournaments like AMD presents the Flipkart Back to College Cup Season number 1. I've already seen the first goal. I want to see what happens next.
Yeah, definitely amazing tournament part by Acerrox, ACW, Black Empertronics, and of course, in the end of this one, everything is getting hosted by everyone's favorite, the Esports Club. The way to do it, Esports isn't right, as we say. But coming back to the game part, I do believe, yes, the other player, Imtiaz will be getting a little bit of trouble on how he let that thing happen, because the entire battle for position was happening in at the center of the pitch. Some of these around passes were going on towards the wide area of the pitch. We were trying to utilize the wide areas to cut a gap through, and where Imtiaz was very good at it, Imad was not able to grab on the ball position right towards the wide area of the pitch, where Imtiaz then took a decision to go for a really huge lob pass and then try to give it the momentum towards the right hand side coming from our perspective. But again, then Emad clearly got the win position over there and completely changed the course of the game. But he did got a chance to pass away the ball towards Messi. Messi ran all across the mid areas of the pitch and then passed upon towards the chip. Indeed, I thought for a second that he could go for a shot on from the side of Messi. Indeed, that almost happened. But again, Dembele was right there to assist with the goal coming in from his side. So yeah, overall a very good presence of mind, presence on pitch coming in from the side of Imad, but I'm really looking forward on how maybe Imtiaz can make up a first goal coming in from his side and making it the second goal for the game.
Really have to check that out. Indeed. We really have to check that out, that how he's going to counter that particular matchup. But right now, short break will be going in, and after that, we'll resume the action.
got me seeing AZ. I can barely breathe. I'm the southern side, no, you can't tame me. Baby, I'll just leave. There's no point in trying to chase me. Only one thing I need. Oh no, say it ain't so. I do what I want and I don't like no. Oh no, say it ain't so. Oh no, say it ain't so. I don't see the point in not letting go. Oh no, if there's one thing you should know, say it ain't.
Hey everyone, welcome back to AMD Presents Flipkart Back to College Cup Season 1, powered by Acerrock, Acer to be Black, and of course Electronics, hosted by the Esports Club. Because for the day, Bullet and Raider are back on desk after a short little break. Yes, folks, due to some reasons, we are jumping straight into match number 2 for entire tournament, which is gonna be Sid facing up the side of Crusher for the second game of the day.
And what you can do is basically in the short breaks, go ahead and check out the deals that Flipkart has to offer because it's back to college sale, which is already live. You can get exciting deals on your favorite gaming products from Acerrock. You can get the monitors, you can get the Acer laptops, you can get the WD products, for example, the SSDs and hard disk, and all of the gadgets coming in for Photronics as well. So make sure to go ahead and check it out. And if you have any trouble, just tap on the link that is given in the description and in the pin chat. All you have to do is basically that. Meanwhile, we will dive into the action. And remember, guys, the next matchup, as Bullet said as well, is going to be very, very interesting because we have some top Gs coming in fight.
Yeah, definitely, man. Sid is one of the players. If we talk about Ajena, he's one of the players who have been in part of some international esports roster for previous EAFC title as well. So Sid is definitely one of the guys that I'll be looking out for. But you just cannot also underestimate the other guy, which is gonna be the side of Crusher. Spacing goes by Crusher 6074. So yes, that's gonna be Aditya Chadda. If I'm not wrong, yes, that's going to be Aditya against the side of Sid. So you definitely cannot ignore the fact that Aditya is very much capable of going against a player like Sid. Of course, our second game is already live and right on our screens. We can already see there's going to be another very good players being part from both of the Ultimate Team Pack, Ultimate Team rosters. So again, it comes down to the player skills. Again, it comes down to how you can actually go away with those position. And already we do see an early attack coming in from the side of Crusher, where Genasid was almost losing the control of the entire attack pace and charge coming in from the side of
Lovely.
Crusher.
A good low pass. Mbappe wants to go in big but had to go back. Interception comes through Rodri, and from the left wing once again Elixia is on the control. Back to midfield, Haaland back to Bruni. And there goes another sweet low pass, but there will be a reception coming in. Oh, Elixia still manages to take it over. Ronaldo can go big this time. Maybe a goal is going to come. Mbappe shoots right on the net. And there you go. What a finish shot coming in. Finally, we have the lead. And it is going to be a big one by Crusher.
Well, we did saw an early build-up from both of the folks here. We did saw an early build-up in the first 5 minutes coming in from the side of Crusher. That was Genasid to, carry on, get on towards the ball position, that carry on to clear up the ball and go all the way up towards the penalty box area. So out for now, that's going to be a corner. But again, that was out of the Crusher to get the position on his own area of the pitch, towards the inside edge of the pitch, and then go away with a very aggressive build-up to get on towards the first goal for this particular game in the first leg. But for now, and corner kick coming in for the side of Sid. Let's see what's inside this corner. A good overall.
Ooh.
But for now, it's going to be deviated away from the goalkeeper. Not out for a goal kick. Of course, there's still a chance to make something out of this corner. Ball position still on towards the side of Genasid. On towards the side of Kevin De Bruyne on Mbappe now, but it's going to come in for an standing tackle. Ziare again coming in. Kevin De Bruyne from the midfield. Mbappe can definitely score one for it, but no, that's going to be deviated away. Again, saved up coming in from the side of goalkeeper.
Still, I can see for the past 5 minutes in the game, we can clearly see that Genasid is making sure that the full ball position is going to be for his particular players, and also he's going to make sure that he's going to go for a lot of attacks. He's going to go for a lot of finish shots, but this header could have been valuable, but Kesh denies it. Again goes in for a slow pass. Let's just see if something valuable comes through. Changing the wings. On the right wing, we'll get to see Roflo. Now has got the ball position through the midfield. So obviously the next condition could be coming in. On the line, there was another individual, which was Mbappe. Going for a back pass. This could be crucial. Another goal could be coming in, but Konate right over there as the wall. He is not going to let it go that easily. Back to midfield. Haaland is going to be the centre forward, but nothing valuable came through from that particular perspective. And as we can see, we are back to square one. Another attempt from Haaland, but nothing valuable. Alexia could actually go in big. Left hook kick, but nothing valuable. Haaland once again has the ball position, can go for a back pass, and that's exactly what he did. Rodri to De Bruyne, De Bruyne to a chip shot. The conversions is not there. Theo from the left wing is going to move forward, probably for a back pass. Yeah, that's exactly what he did. See, from both the sides, I can clearly see like they're trying to maintain the ball position to themselves, maintain the pace of the game, maintain that the whole scenario gets controlled in the pitch. Zeramari once again pushing in. A good header. And there goes the goal. What a goal! What a goal! Amazing. And that equalizes the whole scenario.
Good goal coming in from the side of Genesis at the 26 minutes inside the game. Now to make things equalize the first leg itself. Like I said, Seth is one of the players that you need to look out for, but you just cannot underestimate Aditya on the other side. I do see a good lob coming in on towards to change the overall momentum and turn to attacking on the wide areas of the pitch. But again, that's going to be Genesis to get away with the ball possession. For now, Kim De Bruyne, Crusher, waiting in for a through. That's going to be a good through towards the side of Haaland. Waiting in to make a gap, and he will be through a very good skill move. And that's going to be second goal coming in from the side of Aditya.
That's pretty impressive, to be honest. Like Aditya was like, you have managed to like completely nullify the gap that I made. Now I'm going to make another one. And there we go. A 2-1 coming in already in the scoreline. 32 minutes have been passed on game. And we can clearly see that the lead is in the favor of Crusher. He's going to make sure that it remains in his favor. De Bruyne coming in from the midfields, keeping the ball position to himself, making sure that the control stays over the right wing. They can make a good approach to it, possibly a header, just like the previous goal coming in from the perspective of Genocide. Oh, wanted to go for a good pass, but unfortunately Havertz and the other guy was right there, defending it all away. Mbappe has got the ball position, can actually go for Haaland once again. From there, is not going to be valuable enough at this moment, as the ball, the defenders were right over there. It's like they're playing a park the bus strategy at this moment, specifically from Genesis corner, because he knows that he has to be a little defensive at this point, because if the score lead is more than one goal, that might be pressurizing for him.
That will be pressurizing indeed. But for now, feel like Sid is getting ready for making the second equalizer coming in from his side. A lad one toward the side of Theo Hernandez. There's going to be a deception coming in again. But for now, he is trying to deviate the ball to make up the gaps coming in on towards the side of Zaire. Now making in to find a gap yet again towards the side of Ham. This can be the second one, but no.
This could have been lovely.
A quick save coming in for the side of goalkeeper, and that's going to be an out for a corner. Second play called in to assist for the corner kick. I feel again this can be a somewhere of a header where it's going to be Haaland.
No.
For a goal kick.
For a moment, we both were like, yeah, this is a goal. But then again, it was outside the post, outside the left post, and unfortunately, it was not a goal. Yeah, guys, moments like these are definitely absolutely amazing. Once again, the ball position stays in the favor of Crusher for now. Remember, the first half is going to go down very soon. And it does feel like that the advantage will stay in the favor of one and only Crusher. Shoots another one, possibly for a header, back passes. Whistle is yet to be blown. And finally it is. With that, yes, it's a 2-1 scoreline. Crusher is on the lead. And I feel he can actually make sure that the lead stays in his favor. And this, even the pass rate and also the ball position rate looks a little bit good in the favor of Crusher. I am looking forward to see if it is going to be the similar storyline in the next half as well. Although it is very, very important for Genocide to fight back right now, as this is going to be the first of BO1, BO2.
First off, the first home away games that the whole tournament is set to be played upon. But for now, yes, we do have 2 goals coming in from the side of Crusher, and Genasid is looking for the second equalizer coming in from his side. Let me remind you, folks, just to be clear, that's going to be the players playing the black jersey. That's going to be the players from the side of Genasid, and that's going to be the white jerseys playing in the players from the side of Crusher. Out for another goal kick, and that's going to be a simple goal kick to start things again from the other side of the pitch. a good lob, might be the position change, which is somewhere very much needed for the side of Genesis to
Hmm.
grab onto the ball possession, down play on towards the build up, attack build up. But for now, that's going to be vice versa scenario happening. And Crusher is able to perform some really good passes, able to drop back, and now again, Genesis tries to get onto the ball position on almost towards the third, fourth area of the pitch, 3 by 4th area of the pitch. Alexia might be one more coming in from the side of Crusher, and indeed
Oh,
it is.
lovely.
Indeed it is. Crusher, as he has also set up his defense stack to drop back the striker. So you know for a fact that if he's playing 3 strikers on towards the front area, towards the forward areas of the pitch, one of his strikers from the center strike is already on towards playing with the midfielder. So he only has 2 strikers up front waiting to grab the opportunity to set up the goal. Indeed, after that, he's able to set up 3 goals now. That's going to be 3-1, might be a
Oh,
fourth, but it'll be out for a corner.
yeah, indeed, it could have been the
Oh,
fourth
that's
goal,
a
but
goal
it's a
kick?
penalty.
Penalty?
Impressive. Yeah. What? Really thought that this is going to get converted in a goal, but unfortunately, no, that's not the case. Yash was right there on the ball, intercepting it away and taking the whole advantage of that penalty. Honestly, Bullet, I really thought that it's a 4-1 now.
Me indeed. I mean, even for a second, I also got in a little bit of confusion that it was a foul. Don't
Yeah,
know,
it
man.
was.
Sometimes these in-game referees can be really unpredictable.
Indeed, and so are the players, to be honest, because I was really not seeing this kind of
One,
one-sided affair
damn.
coming in. What? A lovely shot, a lovely finish shot coming in from Mbappe. And with that, it's 4-2-1 at 62-minute marker. Every now and then, Crusher is showing why he is going to crush the dreams of Genesis at this point to move forward in this beautiful Back to
Ah,
College Cup season number 1. But what kind of a shot that was? Miles away from the goalpost.
it's a indeed, and something is definitely brewing up inside the mind of Sid right now. But indeed, I feel like he has like if you talk in for the from the perspective of Sid, I feel like he has enough time to also make up a comeback. Of course, he's able to stop the side of Crusher at this moment of time. Because come on, man, you just cannot take 6-1 towards the second leg of the game. So I feel like yes, he might have enough time if the score remains as it is towards the final whistle at this particular leg. But any more goals coming in from the side of Crusher, which might be, then it will be really, really hard for the side of Sid to carry away those goals, so score away those goals in the second leg. If you ask me,
Honestly, Bullet, I have to say that the attempts coming in from Crusher are absolutely amazing. Obviously,
yeah,
all the attempts are not being cashed in, like all the attempts are not converting in the goals. But then again, we can clearly see that the ball position for a majority share of time, be it the first half or the second one, is in the favor of Crusher, and he is making sure that the play is in his corner. He's like running the whole show at this point. I have to say, like the way he's controlling the whole pitch, controlling the whole game is something which is absolutely amazing. Look at him once again clearing it away. This was another, I would like to say, unsuccessful attempt coming in from the lad of Genesis perspective. But of course, I think, as you rightly said, Genesis has to make sure that the scoreline is not going to get stretched from here. It could be 4-1, and
yes.
after the final whistle gets blown in the second game, in the second leg, maybe things will change for Genesis. But if the gap goes on in a big manner, like maybe a 6-1 scoreline or a 5-1 scoreline, it is going to be a little bit more troubling for the lad of Genesis to fight back in the next leg, which is something he's not looking forward to. But there goes an throw in coming in. Some changes has to be there. Let's see what kind of substitutes we are going to witness.
Yeah, he's playing with a 4-3-2-1. What do you call is going to be the formation: four on the back, three on towards the center of the midfield areas,
Midfields, yeah.
two upon on towards the striking, and there's going to be that one lone striker up on towards the very forward of the attacking side. We do see the position stats as well: 54 for the side of Aditya, and that's going to be 40 around 42, 43 for the side of Sid. We also see some of the attempts have been made. Like most of the shots on target has been from the side of Aditya. So yes,
Mhm.
this is one of the
Oh,
really, really short time that has to be done. That has been left, and some majority of the action needs to be done. Majority of the work needs to be done from the side of Sid to at least make the scoreline up till 4-2 before the first leg ends up on.
I really thought the last attempt could have been in their favor, but eventually that's not the case. As you can see, Sid is facing a lot of trouble at this point because 80 minutes is what we have already passed. Now the last 10 to 11 minutes is what we have. Haaland was going in for a successful attempt, but there was nobody really to go for a good pass. Haaland was all alone as a centre forward for the team, and it was just not something which was beneficial for him. Now on the wings, Theo back to Palmer. Palmer from the midfield is moving in from the left wing, possibly going to pass right in the centre. Oh, no. It's going to be Soilert who gets the pass. Goes in for a good shot, and there you go. Genocide fights back. With that, we have 2-4. That means there's still a difference of 2 good goals. But the thing that Sid has to do is basically in the next leg, make sure that the lead is not going to be that much. And he has to fight back
Yeah,
so that we go for some beautiful tiebreakers or the third game as well.
Yeah, definitely. I completely agree with your point. I completely agree with what you said, Raider, right now. But again, I'd like to appreciate the side of Sid for not giving up at this moment, still trying to fight back, get on with the ball possession to make sure that he's still inside and in the
Yeah,
control of this game. He's not losing out the grip for the
exactly.
entire first leg for right now. Good ball, good pass. That could have been converted into one. Again, Fana will be out for a corner.
Could have been the case where the goal could have come, but eventually that's not the case right now. It's going to be a corner. And let's see if this corner is going to get converted away. Soilot on the shot. It was De Bruyne to be precise, but Kesh converted it. Once again, it will be a corner. But as we can see, the time is running out. And probably the third goal could come if there are some successful headers coming in. Other than that, it's not a very big opportunity. A short pass or a low pass. I'm looking forward to see which particular pass is going to be. It's a low pass coming in and right in the hands of goalie. With that, 1 minute of an extra time in the game, and I feel it's just something which is not sufficient. There you go, guys. The foul whistle has been blown for the first leg, and it is in the favor of Crusher. What a way to crush his opponent. Now that was amazing. Of course, in the last few moments at like 82-minute marker, we got to see one particular goal coming in from Genocide as well. It was kind of a intimation to his opponent that yeah, I'm still there. There might be the situation where the first leg is out of my hands, but I'm going to fight back in the second leg, and I'm so happy to say that he will be able to fight back in the second leg. Although the question arises, what kind of a match it is going to be there in the second leg, because the gap is not that much. He can compete along with it, and I'm looking forward to see if Sid is going to do that.
Like I said, if the scoreline, but first of all, he hasn't crushed his opponent yet. The second leg is still right there waiting for the side of Sid Raider. But yeah, coming back, keeping jokes apart, coming to the second point, which is very important. Like I said earlier, if the scoreline is 4-2, if Sid is able to score the second
Yeah.
goal and he has confidence that he can fight back in the second leg, which he has, ultimately he has scored up the second goal to remind his opponent that he's still in the game. He has not losing out the entire grip. He has not given up yet. So I feel like yes, Sid can definitely make a comeback in the second leg. From there, it might be an extra time, whether it might be a penalty shootout, only time can tell.
Time will tell, exactly. We have to see what happens up next and what kind of scenario is going to get built away. But with that, without wasting any time, we go on to the second leg of this beautiful game number 1 in the AMD Presents Back to College Cup season number 1, and it sorts away. The ball has been kicked off from the midfield. Haaland is there right with the position, and it does feel like that Genocide is going to make a safe approach this time. He's not going to like be that hasty as he was in the first game, because it really costed him. But it's a throw in.
It's gonna be a throw in coming in. Let me remind you, folks, the first leg score was 4-2 into the favor of Crusher. Said still needs to score up 2 goals to make the aggregate score equalized and then score one more if he wants to win this one. If Crusher is able to maintain this entire lead, he is already the winner. Let's see what's going to be the story coming in for the second leg.
That's exactly what we want to know. This time, indeed, Genocide is actually making some attempts. The first attempt was also there, but it was not futile. It was getting converted, and as we can see, the wings have been changed. Roffler goes in from the right wing, goes in right for the center. Mbappe gets a good pass. It's a pretty interesting low pass coming in. Now the short passes will be a very good approach, I believe. The back passes can work out. That's exactly what is happening. Roffler back to Haaland. Haaland is moving forward in the center, but no, Ronaldo wasn't able to get the control. Although De Bruyne was right over there, giving the control to his teammate. Haaland back on the position. Ah man, it's just something which is not looking easy. It does feel like that Genocide has to do more. As you rightly said, the difference is there, the gap is there. In order to compensate it, Genocide really have to counter the lead.
I feel again, not being biased, but I feel like yes, Sid can definitely make a comeback as the scoreline suggests. As 4-2, he has that fighting back attitude inside the game. He also has the right kind of ultimate team build ready. He also has the right amount of skills to be ready and waiting. But again, you just cannot underestimate this out of Crusher. He has made up a statement. He has definitely made up a statement of being in the lead, being in that 4-2 scenario, even the second leg. But for
Uh-huh.
now, folks, yes, the game has been resumed. I feel like has been restarted, where both of the parties will be starting in the second leg from the start. I mean, 5 or 6 minutes eventually went on and the previous before we went on to the caster segment. But again, let's see what's gonna be the storyline Raider from here. It's gonna be Crusher to maintain those lead, or maybe he can score one or two more, or it's gonna be Sid to go away with back-to-back goals and making things equalized for his side.
Have to see if that's going to be the case. Rodri, a chip shot. From there, the header, an assist, but nothing valuable came through as the wall was right there. The defenders were waiting patiently for this moment to come through. Ronaldo wanted to go for a good pass to Haaland, but nothing valuable came through. Interception came, and with that, we are still there in the midfields. But with that, the wings are being followed up. Haaland from the right wing, from the left wing to be precise, from his left wing. He is trying to make sure a good approach comes through. De Bruyne back passes to Mbappe, and Mbappe, unfortunately, once again, Sid misses. This is not the first time. Remember the first leg where the misses were there, and once again, that's exactly what is happening. I mean, to be honest, Bullet, these misses can be very costly to him.
Yeah, these off-target shots are somewhere it needs to be on target. Making it to a successful attempt is a one thing, but these shots needs to be on target. All of these attempts being made should be on target, coming in for the side of Sid to at least get those stats. I mean, not the stats, but at least get that confidence in that when you are getting that opportunity, when you are getting the shots on, it is going on target. All you need to do is to be on the right positioning from the next time. But for now, all of the shots being taken, even in the first leg itself, most of the shots have been off target, coming in from the side of Sid. So he needs to be very careful of what he's trying to do and how he's trying to achieve the equalizer in the second leg.
Precisely. I mean, there are the attempts. I have to give kudos to that. There are plenty of attempts coming in the past 14 minutes. We can clearly see in the game that there were more than 2 attempts already coming in from Zenacid. So that means he's ready for that. He has made sure that in the second leg, he is going to fight back. He's going to put up some good score line when it comes to the board. But Havids from the left wing moving in. Oh, wanted to go for a good pass, but Alexia was unable to get the pass because Mbappe was right there as a wall and he was able to intercept it away. De Bruyne back passes away to Konate. Konate from there, left wing is going to get cleared off as Theo is there with the ball position. But once again, that's exactly what is happening. Like the way Genesis is playing, exactly in that same fashion, we can clearly see Crusher is also putting up a lot of ball position in his favor and go for a good back pass, and that's exactly what he did. Rodri looking forward to create some space. Mbappe, unfortunately, a good setup that could have been created is being snatched away by Genesis defenders. And once again, we go through the midfields to the left wing and some clean passes coming in. This passes coming in. This could be an opportunity. I just want an attempt right on the goal post. It was there, but we know what kind of a goal he catches.
Well. Only time can again, like I told, only time can tell right now at this moment on how Sid can actually make up a comeback in this second leg for our second game for the day in here at AMD presents Flipkart Back to College Cup Season 1 powered by Acerrock, Acer, WD Black, and Potronics. For now, a good pass on towards the center might be a cap. Crusher can make this one happen, but a good change of position coming in on towards the side of Sid. Apicano on towards Yare, Kevin De Bruyne, on towards the center, Konate being on defending side, good through to Theo. Make it happen on towards the side of Haaland. Maybe a little bit of over aggression might cost him the shots on, but indeed, no!
There you go.
Finally, it's gonna be the third goal in the overall score. That's gonna be first one in the second leg coming in for a side of Chena. Now, if I talk about the aggregate score, that's going to be 4-3, the overall combined score. But for now, it's going to be 1-0 the second leg for the side of Sid.
Genesis this time took his time and plenty of attempts were there, but finally a successful attempt came through, which converted in the goal. Now this could be a second one, Mbappe, and there you go. That's exactly what is going to happen. What a finish shot that was. Absolutely amazing. It's equalized, I believe, Bullet.
Yes, it is 4-4 for both sides.
Yeah.
4-4 for both sides. Now it comes down to the
Mhm.
question now. Crusher not able to put up that defense which can stop the overall build up and chase coming in for the side of Sid. Comes down to again the same question. Now it's gonna be Crusher to make up the goal, or it's gonna be the side of Sid to make up an
Mhm.
unbelievable comeback in the second leg.
The comeback has to be there. Otherwise, the advantage that was initially in the favor of Crusher is completely being snatched away. And it could be a troublesome situation for him if the comeback is not there from Crusher's perspective. Not even a single goal yet from Crusher. Mbappe looking forward to create another space. Was going for a build-up, but now this is going to be a corner.
Yeah.
And probably another fruitful attempt could come through. De Bruyne is on the ball position and he's going to go for a lob pass or a short one. I'm looking forward to it. Short passes can work, but then again, you have to once again build up the whole scenario in the inner D and the outer D. But he goes in for a low pass, and there goes the header, but goalie on point. Nothing valuable came through this time. It's a 2-0 yet. A good lead. A good lead is what I have to say when it comes to this second leg. But then again, overall, if you see in a BO3 sequence, nobody has got the lead. Not even Crusher, not even Genesis.
Not even Crusher, not even Sid. Haaland on the ball position again is gonna be in change of position, interception coming in from the side of Crusher, trying to go for a successful throw, and that's gonna be on towards Rolfo. It's going in for the classic close-up attempt, but it will be out for a goal kick.
Hmm. A good attempt, I have to say, but there was nobody to really take the passes in their favor. And with that, I believe the first half is done of the second leg, and the result is pretty evident. All the lead that Crusher had from the first leg is pretty much done and dusted. Now it's a clean slate that can be written in the next 45 minutes in the game. It could be a game for Genocide, it could be a game for Crusher. Who is going to have that lead at the end? They definitely are going to win and move forward to the next particular stage. Well, let's just see. The final whistle could be blown very soon. Like, obviously, there is going to be 45 more minutes. And after that, the final whistle will be blown. But even before that, the kickoff is done. Havertz from the left wing is going to move forward. Haaland back passes Alexia. Alexia to De Bruyne. This time, definitely Crusher is going to make a safe approach, I believe. But it won't be an easy attempt, I believe.
Again, man, at this point of time, I feel like yes, it has the momentum riding upon his favor. Crusher needs to very heavily focus on how he can get the build up, uh, getting the build up started, and how he can get those the chances, the attempts getting created from the successful build up. So yes, some of those tactics can be changed. Maybe some of those internal instructions can be changed if he goes in for the pause and the ball is out of bounds. But again, I feel like for the side of Crusher, things are looking hard for now because again the momentum is in the favor of Sid. Even the ball possession, if
Right.
you look at on the watch the second half of the second leg, it has been favoring in for the side of Sid.
Also, the number of attempts are also looking very favorable in the favor of Genocide, and he's making sure that he's going to keep on that. Good control. Rodri right there in the midfields. Upamecano is the one who has got the ball position. Now Haaland is the one who has got it away. But Upamecano, once again, as a beautiful, beautiful individual, takes it away, clearing the wings. Now from the left wing, Theo pushes in. Back to Haaland, back to Theo. He can play for a back pass, but what a clearance that is. A good low pass to clear the wings away. Zaramari coming in from the right wing. Unfortunately, this attempt is also going to be unfruitful. Nothing valuable came through. But yeah, I have to say this, that the attempts are coming in. And the whole playstyle of Russia is pretty defensive at this point. Can clearly see that he is playing for the defenses, not being able to set up a lot of attacks. But this
Yeah.
time the build-up can be coming in. Alexia back to Haaland, Haaland back to Ronaldo, and there goes the
Oh,
attempt.
nice
And
one!
what a goal that is! Hits the
Lovely.
right spot, and what a deflection there was from the right goal post. An amazing goal. Now that can really boost the momentum.
I feel like it has already, if you ask me, Raider, it has already, no doubt, boosted up the
Could be, yeah.
momentum coming in for the side of Crusher. Now the scoreline is 5 in the graded scores. Good positioning overall. This can be a chance again, but no! Defense was more than ready coming in from the side of Sid. On towards the side of Mbappe. Now Rolfo waiting in for the right opportunity to pass the ball. But it's going to be a little leg in between to make the ball go out for a throw in. But It comes down to the moment now that he has the 1 goal lead. Crusher Sid needs to wait for an opportunity to capitalize upon. Maybe this one, but
Oh,
off target.
ah, that impressive goal from Crusher could have easily broken the morale of Genocide. And we can clearly see in the last attempt, miles away was the shot. But still, a lot of efforts could be delivered, and as we can see, once again, another attempt was there for the next goal, but unfortunately, they were stopped right there in between midfields and the inner D. Impressive play. Torre back to Havertz to clear the wings away with a good lob pass. Now Haaland is having the ball position and looking forward to create some more build-ups. And Mbappe, but yeah, catch the goalie right on point. Of course, it's going to be a corner, but then again, a valuable save, I have to say.
Yeah, definitely. A valuable save, definitely, but is it more than enough? Now you do see an ultra attacking attempt coming in from the side of Crusher, if I'm not wrong. How that can be so valuable, how that can be practical, only time can tell at this moment.
Splendid attempts, to be honest. Yeah, this was that goal that changed everything. The lead that was there initially being snatched away has been here. Oh, a good header, but then again misses, and it was a wild miss, to be honest. 2-1 is what we have currently in the second leg, and overall, if we get to see the BO2 scenario, in that there is a lead of 1 goal in the favor of Crusher at this point, and he is making sure that the lead stays in his favor by creating some good opportunities, making sure a lot of attempts goes through. Genocide right there to counter it all away. Mbappe can be a valuable asset for the team, and that's exactly why in the Ultimate Teams, every now and then, individual wants to go with him. Passes, Sarlot, amazing attempt, an amazing conversion. What a goal! And there you go. Things are even Stevens once again.
Things are even. Stevens once again make it a 4-4. 4-4 was the equalized one. And then
Now
again,
it's
it was
5-5.
Jenna said, yeah, that's 5-5 now. I was coming to that point, Rita. It was 4-4 when the entire thing got equalized in the first half, and the second opportunity was there for the side of Sid. Now it's going to be an attacking again coming in for the
Mhm.
side of none other than Crusher. Now make things 5-5, and this match is turning out to be a feast for goals. I mean, back to back goals are happening here. But unbelievable comeback. Not so unbelievable, but a phenomenal comeback actually from the side of Janacid. But again, a good goal coming in from the side of Crusher to make things equalized yet again.
A much needed goal, to be honest, and a very impressive one at the same moment. Havertz in the midfields with a good low pass clears the wings away from the left to right one. Once again, they are in the center fields, and I believe in the midfields they are making sure that they are able to build up a good attack at this point. It's very, very important for them to go for another goal, and this is the time where the goal has to come. Haaland once again has a ball position, but Konate defends it away. James snatches the whole control, and now it's Mbappe. Back to Alexia. Alexia back to Vidic. And from there, Rodri is right there, but Mbappe intercepts. But no, nothing valuable could be coming in from that particular corner. Both the teams at this point are making sure, both the individuals are making sure that no goal could be there. It is going to
Yeah,
be a very difficult task for both the sides to come up with a goal now.
definitely. 3-1 is the score line in the second leg. 5-5 is the equalized score. The great equalized score for both sides. And it comes down to the question again. 1 goal at this very few uh, like towards the ending minutes of the second leg for the overall leg, or we might be seeing an extra time, and after that, if again in the extra time this is the same scenario where both players are not able to score even one, we might be to see a penalty shootout.
That can be the case. It does feel like that. It's not going to be an insufficient attempt coming in, but there are some more attempts coming in. Mbappe in the outer D goes for the pass, but it's going to be a goal kick. Indeed, it is. 89 minutes already done. Last 2 minutes, I believe. 2 to 3 minutes is what we have at this point. The extra time is going to come very soon. And with that, of course, the whole game could either be in the favor of Crusher or in the favor of Genocide. And if that's not the case, of course, the tiebreaker is also going to be there. It could be extra time, it could be penalty shootout that can be witnessed, and that's exactly what we're going to witness. It's a 3-1 in this second leg. But overall, guys, when it comes to a beauty scenario, as we prescribed earlier, it is going to be a sequence where both the individuals have got their own advantages, but nobody is sitting with an upper hand in the whole beauty sequence because it's 5-5. 4 goals coming in from Krishna in the first leg, just one in the second one. On the hindsight, 2 goals coming in from Genocide in the first leg, and in the second one, he gets 3 more. So there you go, 5-5, even Steven.
5-5 is the score line at the end of both home away games at the first leg and the second leg. It was the side of Crusher to be on the lead. When it comes down to the second leg, Sid went all in. He made sure that the scores are equalized. He's in the lead as for the maximum amount of time. But in the end, it
Yeah.
was Crusher to score away this equalized score line. And now it's even Steven, as Raider said. Right now, it comes down to the extra time opportunity on how they can score away the goals in their own favor and get up onto that lead.
Have to see which particular approach is going to be there. A classic 90-minute game will be there, or there will be penalty shootouts coming in and some extra time will be given. We really have to see how the whole situation unfolds. But yeah, there is one thing that I was not really expecting is basically this kind of a close cutthroat matchup. After seeing what Crusher did in the previous first leg, I was like, maybe he's going to have that advantage away and that scoring streak being run. But at the 82-minute marker in this first leg, Genocide also told us that, yeah, I'm not going to stop anymore. I was there lacking with like 3 goals, but finally he was able to get his second goal at 82-minute marker in the first leg, and that's exactly where the morale was brought back in the game. And even in the second game, we got to see a lot of attempts coming in from Sid, and he was making sure that he is keeping the mental pressure up onto his opponent, and that happened till the end.
Yes. I also feel like Sid was able to also capitalize on a lot of mistake on how Crusher was able to not held on to the ball position quite a few times where he just lose out the ball position in a very critical areas of the pitch. Also comes down, if you ask me, on how Sid was able to, from going to off target shots, apologies, on going to
Yeah.
off target shots, he was able to capitalize on making those shots on target and converting them into a successful attempt.
But with that, guys, I believe the game is pretty much ready. So let's just dive into the action and witness what happens up next and how we are going to get the final decider of this particular game number 2 today. All right, it's going to be a classic approach coming in, and we start off again. Genocide and Crusher. Crusher playing from right to left, and Genocide from left to right. In the white jersey, we can clearly see that Crusher is once again making sure that his attempts are going to be valuable. Won't be an easy one, to be honest, because after seeing what Genocide was capable of in the previous 2 legs, we can clearly see that he is pretty much able to fight back. But at this moment, the interceptions are coming through. The pace is being maintained. Defenders are pretty much ready and proactive. And Genocide manages to make sure that the attempt is not valuable. But Mbappe, this time, Genocide can be valuable. Looking forward to go for a pass to Haaland, but right over there, we had the defenders.
Yeah, we have the defenders ready and waiting in for the opportunity to knock on the door and go away for those through pass to make the attackers up and ready waiting for scoring those goals. But for now, we do see a similar kind of a play coming in from the side of Crusher, where he has one of the strikers dropping back for helping in the midfield areas of the pitch, and also sometime around you can the striker, as he is dropped back onto the midfield section of the pitch, he can help in for the defensive side. But for now, it's going to be a natural world of play where if anyone is able to score up a goal in the extra time, will be added in the overall scores. But it will be, I feel like, 50 minutes of one particular half, like overall of 30 minutes into the play for the extra time, where you have around 15 to 20 minutes in the first half, and the second half, there's going to be a similar amount of time being played. For now, good attempt, not able to convert it into a good overall lob pass coming in from the corner of the pitch. But for now, Crusher waiting upon for the right opportunity to make the ball go for the through and then again go for the build-up.
Creating a lot of space at this point. Once again, Ham is going to take the advantage, and there you go. Good turn of events. Amazing goal coming in from Genocide, and he makes sure that the lead has been back. But remember, guys, still a lot of time is left. The first half is yet to be over in this particular hard game today. Have to see who's going to take the advantage away. There goes another shot, and equalizing stand is also going to come. Mbappe
Yeah.
was like, Crusher was like, basically, I'm not going to go far away. At 18-minute marker, we got to see the first game in this third leg, and at 20-minute marker, we got to see the reversal.
I mean, at this point of time, both of the folks are, fired up and waiting in for the opportunity to just come at the steps and go for those goals. Because again, the things have been equalized afterwards when Genasid was able to capitalize on that one goal scored. Boy, oh boy, this is going up till 6-6 if you ask me. The overall score.
Oh, that was a good attempt. Now it has turned into a corner. So it could be a possible lob pass, I believe. Can be beneficial, and that's exactly what is going to happen. A lob pass coming through, but the goal was not converted. Genocide. This rhythm was not valuable enough. Vidic clears the ball with the lob pass on the right wing. Rolfo right over there, but look at this amazing shot. Havertz to Haaland, pushing in right now. Ronaldo is also there. Alexia passes to Mbappe, but interception comes through. Genocide making sure that the advantage is not going to be there for Crusher, because he knows if that's the case, things won't be tidy. And Mbappe on the other corner, good chip shot, lob pass coming in. Zara Mari waiting patiently, moving in from the right corner into the D, and then there goes the back pass. From there, De Bruyne to Torre. Actually, it was meant for Haaland, but of course the pass was not that accurate.
Let's see what's gonna be the place to win from both sides. I mean, 6-6 is the score line. Both of the players are able to capitalize on the possession play. It comes down to making those shots count and making them into the successful one, the golden ones on how you can get the goal. But Fauna comes behind it, trying to find a gap towards row 3. Sure might be able to successfully infiltrate with Mbappe, and there you go. Crusher with the second one coming in the first half of the extra time, and that's going to be 7-6 into the favor of Crusher. Boy, oh boy.
Now that's not looking easy. Both the lads are trying to follow up, both the individuals are trying to make a good space, and at this moment it's of course Crusher who has got that initial lead in his favor. It's 7-6 in the whole overall scenario. Possible attempt that could have been converted, but Alexia was intercepted. It turns out to be a corner, and from here, good lob pass could be coming in right in the inner D. That's exactly the case. Ooh, misses. But this time it was not by miles, it was by inches. But a miss is a miss. That's exactly why. Back to square one. Once again, Genocide is figuring out how to create a good attack, how to build it up, how to go for a good attempt. And those things are not even coming at this point. But Mbappe, he takes the control. Oh, actually, it's going to be a throw-in. Let's see who's going to throw it away to. It's going to be De Bruyne. From there, in the center fields, we have Rodri. And back to Zara Mari in the right wing.
Yep. Let's see what's going to be the play from both sides yet again. I do feel like, talking about for the side of Sid, he is able to capitalize on a lot of attacking builders where he is able to, get onto that forward attempt. But for now, if you also talk about the side of Crusher, he's not able to, play so much good, like on when you talk about the side of defensive side. So yeah, I feel like, okay, Crusher needs to focus upon defense for now, and how Sid is able to capitalize on those things. But if you also talk about the side of Sid, he needs to focus on the same part, like vice versa, on towards the attacking side, as he's not in the lead right now. 6-7 is the scoreline, and on the way with the halftime, 1 extra minute added.
I think even the half time, so 1 extra minute, I don't think something valuable could be coming in. Of course, the attempt is there. Ham is moving from the left wing. Haaland has got the ball position. He's trying to go for a good attempt. Let's see if that's going to be possible. That's exactly where they missed. Wanted to go for a back pass, but eventually Torre was right there, clearing it away. With that, yes, the lead is still there in favor of Crusher.
Yeah.
As we can see, the ball position and the pass is a little bit more accurate from Genesis' perspective, but the value came through from Crusher. Now, of course, Crusher would love to make sure that he is going to have the advantage till the end. On the hindsight, what Genocide is going to do is maintain a good play and make sure that the pressure is not going to be on top of his head.
I don't know what to say at this point of time, man. I mean, it's quite obvious for now that Sid might be able to make up a comeback, but it's also quite obvious that if Sid is able to make up a comeback, make the scoreline 7-7, it might be Crusher. Like talking about the pattern and the overall previous previous two sets of the entire game, Crusher might be able to do up a surprise attack and make the scoreline in his favor. So this can go anywhere, whether it be on the side of Crusher or maybe even on the side of Sid, if you ask me.
I think Sid is the one which is lacking on the backends at this point, and he is looking forward to completely nullify the gap that is there. Meanwhile, there could be some good possibilities. I am looking forward to see if that is going to be the case or not. Genocide on the position for now.
Yeah.
The first goal that Genocide was able to get was absolutely amazing, and it was a kind of an instantaneous intimation to his opponent that he is also here to fight back, and eventually a good scoreline is going to be dealt with. Right now from the right wing, we get to see Havertz clearing the ball away. Rodri, the whole attempt that was there from Genocide is being nullified at this point, and De Bruyne is making sure that they have their own attempt. Haaland going all in. There are 4 defenders lurking in the shadow and 1 goalie as well. He's waiting for his teammates, but they won't come that soon. Ronaldo and Mbappe was also miles away from that equation, but once again Haaland has got the position. This could be fruitful attempt. Let's see if that's going to be the case. Zaire Mari intercepts it away. 58 minutes done and dusted in this third leg, and we have a lead, but not a big one. It can be compensated.
It can be compensated, but it comes down to the question: will Crusher allow that? I know for a fact that I did say Crusher needs to focus a little bit on his defensive play. If you ask me on how Sid is able to back to back pound up goals in his own favor, but again, comes down to the question. Both sides are looking very good. Genocide is able to make up that lead. Crusher is able to make up that surprise attack, surprise build up, and just go over the goal. Sid is able to score a back-to-back goal. Crusher is able to only score one. So it also comes down to on how
Lovely.
you can take up those chances in your own favor. And boy, oh boy, there you go. Now it's gonna be none other than yet again. I feel it's Genocide to make the score equalize.
It's Crusher, bro.
7-7. It's Crusher?
Yeah, exactly. You can clearly see the logo of that team. Time to pound is Crusher's team. 49 defeated is the ultimate team of Genocide, and he is actually on the defeating note at this point, and I'm looking forward to see if he's going to fight back, because now there is a clear difference of 2 big goals. It's not going to be easy for him to really capitalize on it. Wait and watch. Let's see what happens. Eric's here, still having the ball position. Crusher is making sure that right now the ball position is with him, and the attempts are not going to be easy to deal with. A good harsh tackle coming in. As we can see, the player is pretty much injured, won't be able to be on par, so the substitutes could be coming in very soon. But even before that, Mbappe from the right wing moving in, has to go for a back pass, otherwise he's going to get intercepted. Rodri back to Alexia, and somehow Alexia every now and then just get intercepted from both the sides.
Yup. And like my co-cast secretary told me, that's going to be the lead of 8-6 into the favor of none other than Crusher. So it is something really looking bad for the side of Sid, but again, it's going to be a pause coming in from the side of Sid to make some changes in the formation, maybe make some changes in the substitute. One of the players have been injured, like Raider said. So this is something very crucial at the 73 minute of the game, and it's looking kind of impossible for the side of Sid to make a comeback, if you ask me.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, comeback is something which is not impossible really. I feel it is something which can be dealt with, but then again, that pause has to be there very soon. The ball has to be cleared away from the pitch, and then when the pause is there, I believe some substitutes are going to become in. Jeremari moving in to be the best that he is at. De Bruyne gets a ball position, but instantly Rodri clears it away, I believe. He's going to go for a good lob pass. Oh no, it's a back pass for Vidic. And yeah, from there the lob pass will be coming in. Good header, back to Mbappe, Mbappe to De Bruyne to Alexia. And from there, Haaland is the one who is going to receive it away probably. But Upamecano, right on point.
Let's see what's going to be the play. The ball is still not out of the pitch, out of the bounds. Where pause can be played upon, like the game can be paused upon for a moment. But still, I feel like this can be the tricky part. Krishna knows for the fact that if Sid is able to make those changes, he can capitalize on goals. So he's not letting the ball go away for the pause, and he's just controlling the ball position in his own favor. That's a cool, tricky, neat trick that he's able to pull off at this moment of time.
Well, he has to really make sure that he is going to have that advantage away in his favor. Crusher is making sure that the advantage is there. He's making a lot of more attempts coming in from the left wing, as we can see. Alexia is going to go for a willing pass towards Holland, possibly. Oh, no. The header comes through from Upamecano. Another attempt, but it will be turning out in the corner, I believe. And there goes the pause that has been queued, and the injured guy is going to get a substitute. Son is going to come into action, and as we can see, the approach is pretty much similar to what we had 4-3-2-1, where 4 are the
Yeah.
defenders, 3 are the midfielders, 2 are the strikers on both the wings, and 1 is the center forward. So let's just see if this approach is going to be valuable or not. As remember, guys, the last 5 or 6 minutes, including the extra time, 6 or 7 minutes to be precise, is going to be it. And coming up with 2 goals for Genocide is not going to be easy.
I don't know what to say at this point of time if you ask me, man. 6-8 for the side of Crusher. He's in the lead. He must be, really happy about this part. But coming in for the side of Sid, he must be struggling to handle up the pressure at this moment, if you ask me.
He is already under pressure at this point, but what a goal that was. Solot intercepting a shot, a lob pass coming through. Absolutely amazing assist. There is a gap of just 1 goal.
Yeah.
Now Genocide and his teammates have to make sure that they get this opportunity in their favor. Meanwhile, what Krishna is going to basically do is create some more attempts, possibly get some good opportunities as well. Let's see if that is going to be the case. 1 last minute of extra time. I feel it's pretty much done and dusted very soon, and the win will be in the favor of Crusher. Yeah, there you go, guys.
Overall, a really good play coming in from the side of Aditya. Very good way to just not let your opponent ride upon that momentum. Even if the entire comeback came in the play in the second leg of the entire game, but in the third leg, and when we went on for the third leg, I mean, it was a side of Crusher to show some really hidden cards from his talent deck and just let his opponent know that I am here to win for the second game here at AMD Presents Flipkart Back to College Cup Season 1 powered by ASRock, Acer, WD Black, Portronics, hosted by the Esports Club.
Pretty impressive play, I have to say that. A valuable one indeed. Crusher backs out the win, backs out his opportunity, backs out his chance to be there on the next particular stage. But yeah, in the group stage, he is definitely the prevailing one. Now, what we have to see is basically what happens next, who is going to come up next, and who is going to represent their particular ultimate team, and how they're going to pitch in for the next BO2. Well, the first match that we got to witness today was definitely a close contention one. And honestly, it came very close to beating Crusher at the last minute marker. We got to see like the 7-8 difference. That was like 1 goal of a difference. It could have been compensated, but unfortunately, that's not the case. And Sid has to be on the losing end for this game.
I mean, Sid has to be on the losing end. I feel he did a pretty good job, if you ask me, of showing up that he is capable of making those comebacks really possible in the second leg. But in the third leg, yes, Crusher came up with some really surprising play on how he was able to strong up his defense. Like I said, his defense was not looking very strong on defensive play. He was going in for that some kind of like an very all-out attack, going in for those quick builder where gaps are getting made and Sid is able to capitalize on that momentum play. I feel like yes, Crusher did his part, Aditya did his part on not able to let his defensive players going for those all-out attack, and make sure that defenders are ready and waiting when Sid is able to capitalize on that build opportunity, and defenders going in for the possessive play on when Crusher was able to capitalize on that particular play.
Plenty of impressive play, I have to say that. I mean, every now and then Crusher was on the back foot for the last 2 legs to be precise. It was looking like Genocide is going to win. He had that total control in his favor, but somehow the rising shine was coming in from the other guy. Crusher made sure that he's going to come up with some decent attacks. At this point, the attempts were coming in, and not just the attempts, the value also came through. I mean, the goals came through, which was very, very important, to be honest. There were plenty of attempts from Genocide in the last leg as well. But unfortunately, those attempts were not converted. Even in the first leg and the second leg, we got to see major misses by Genocide. What if those shots were on point? What if those shots were on
Yeah.
the goalpost? Maybe from the get-go we could have seen Genocide on the controlling angle, on the driving seat of this whole BO2 equation in this first game today. But that's just not the case. Meanwhile, guys, go ahead and check out the deals because we are already checking out the action. And in these short breaks, when we are talking to you or you're going to the breaks and something like that, you can easily go ahead and check out the Flipkart Back to College sale, which is already live. You have to get the exciting deals which are there on your favorite gaming products. All you have to do is just basically click on the link that are pinned in our description and also in the pin chart that you are going to witness. So just go ahead and click on the link, check out the deals, make sure to bag out whatever you want to, because it is going to be a situation where maybe the product is going to go out of stock. As remember, guys, everybody wants to get the deals.
Definitely. Our next match is ready and waiting as we got the confirmation from our production side that we will
Let's
be
go.
going into our third game pretty soon, and that's going to be Saksham Saki facing up the side of Naveen Haridos for the third game for the day. Now, again, this is going to be into the same fashion. That's going to be home away segment getting played, but if the scores are equalized, we'll be going into the third leg to decide up that winning player.
Let's see who's going to win. Let's see who's going to have the advantage in their favor, because every single matchup is going to bring a new storyline, and I'm looking forward to see some more impressive plays. And with that, without wasting any time, guys, yeah, we dive into the action because the match is pretty much ready. Let's just see what happens in this particular matchup. Let's just see who's going to have the advantage. Is it going to be a guy coming in from the left side or a guy coming in from the right side? Two legs are going to be there. Of course, the home and away situation is going to get carried forward away. And Saki
Yeah.
and Naveen, both of them are pretty much ready. And it looks like this ultimate team battle could be going in anybody's favor, and I'm waiting to see what happens after the 90-minute marker gets over.
What happens after 90-minute marker gets over? I can actually not predict. Saksham is one of the really, I would say, experienced player if you ask me. One of I'm not really sure he was playing in from the 2017 season or the 2018 season. I could be wrong with it, but much experience if you ask me, and he has been part of some of, again, at the stages that he has represented our nation at the international stages, if you ask me very clearly. Naveen Haridas, really impressive play at some of the recent tournaments in the EAFC 21st Indian circuit. Really impressive plays, really surprising plays that he has defeated some of the top 3 top 4 players when it comes down to our country. So this can be another nail biting matchup. Uh, Same one like as we witnessed in the previous game of Sid facing the side of Aditya. So again, this can be the nail biting game where both sides can actually challenge upon each other. Pretty intense, pretty head to head, pretty apex. But let's see what's gonna be the overall action coming in from both sides.
Have to see who's going to have that advantage. 10 minutes have been passed,
Oh,
and it's like both the teams are trying to test the waters. It's like both the individuals are trying to test what the other guy is capable of. Naveen and Saksham, both of them are making sure that they have their initial lead. This time it's Naveen coming in from the right wing. Mbappe is on the ball position. Wants to go for a back pass, but this is going to be a big one. Pimpong. There goes the back pass to Ronaldo. Ronaldo to
oh
Ham,
damn!
and there goes the
Lovely.
goal as well. Impressive play. Last finish shot was absolutely on point with a turn of events. We can see Naveen bagging out the first one. Now that's a lead that Naveen really wanted in his favor. Havertz on the right wing, patiently waiting to create some gap. But remember, guys, the lead is there, so the pressure is on.
I mean, damn, that was something really unexpected. Where I was expecting maybe Saki to put up the first goal,
Oh,
and
lovely,
indeed
lovely.
it will be. It's the second one coming in from the side of Saksham. Then the equalized. That's the equalizer right there. The 17th minute of the game, folks. Naveen was able to put up at the very early minutes of the game. And boy, oh boy, this is some tough competition coming in from both sides.
Oh, it's not looking easy, man. As you rightly said, a tough competition, a close, a cutthroat, a neck competition is going on. Naveen started off very well with the first goal, but then again, Saki answered in a very good manner because he was able to back out his own amazing header goal coming in. Now Musiala to Rolfo on the left wing, back to Ham, and then to Ronaldo. Mbappe is also waiting patiently for his own opportunity, where the first goal or should I say, the second goal could come through from their perspective. Naveen once again had a very good attempt, but then Saki had the answers ready. And reception came through, and right now the ball position is there in the favor of Naveen. But then again, he's going for another attempt. Charles back to Virgil back to Havels, and from there, I believe a back pass could be there, and that's exactly what happened. Saksham is making sure that the ball position is there to himself. He's maintaining the pace of this game. He's making sure that in the whole pitch is just Saksham all around as they're on the right note. The attempt could have been there, but no, nothing valuable came through. Lucio could have gone for a pass, but he decided to go all alone. It was not something that was valuable.
Well. I feel like, again, like I said, man, this can be the nail-biting matchup again, as we witnessed in the previous matchup that Sid was not able to play upon in that kind of, aggressive fashion on how Crusher was able to give him a surprise attack. But that's done and dusted for now. Saksham definitely able to put up that equalizer. Naveen was able to put up that early lead into his favor. Both sides fighting it for the chance upon to make that build up look really effortless and go for that shots on, make that into a successful one. Good attempt. Zaire might be the shot on, and there you go. Naveen puts up the goal in his own favor at 33 minutes of the game in the first half itself. 2-1 is the scoreline.
Lovely scoreline indeed, and now that's something which is going to be beneficial for Naveen, of course, because remember, guys, at the end of two legs, whoever is going to have that lead, he's going to move on to the next particular stage. Meanwhile, the other guy is going to be there on the back foot. Oh, it's going to be a throw in. Naveen has got the ball position, throws in right towards Amari. From there, it's Mbappe. Mbappe passes over on the right wing to Frimpong. I would love to see what value Frimpong is going to add, because there are certain other players also that could have been chosen on his place. But then again, Naveen knows what he's doing, and he has made his own ultimate team. And as we can see, he's pretty good at it because of the first two goals that have been already delivered in the last 30 minutes in the game. There, Amari passes back to Mbappe. Mbappe from there is also picking up a good pace, but then again the interception came through. Currently, the whole pole position is there in the midfields. Nobody is able to really make an attempt. Specifically, yes, from the start till the 40-minute marker, we have seen it's Naveen on the controlling seat, on the driving seat, who's getting all those attempts. But this time it's Habits. Passes. A header will be coming in. It's Haaland. But the ball will be getting cleared away as Amari passes to Mbappe, and Mbappe is now looking forward to go for a back pass.
Oh man, I don't know what to say at this point of time. Naveen is able to capitalize on some really, small and very minute mistakes which are being made from the side of Saksham, and Saksham is able to put up that equalizer. So I feel like, yes, in the second half, if not in the first half, in the second half it will be a goal. But what was that? Was that a goalkeeper coming in from the side of Saksham to go for the cross? What? And that's going to be the end of the first half.
A valuable one, indeed. For one side, but the other one, of course, is in big trouble at this moment. I have to see how the opportunities are being prevailed. As you rightly said, the first half is pretty much done and dusted, and now I'm looking forward to see if Saksham is going to fight back or Naveen is going to maintain the space in the second half as well. It really matters if Naveen is going to be on the edge and making sure that the other guy is going to lose. It is something which is not going to be easy for him to deal with, and I'm looking forward to see if that's going to be the case. The match is going to get resumed very soon, and we are back. Here goes the kickoff. From that, Naveen playing from left to right. Frimpong is the one who has got the ball position, but back passes Lucio. Clears the wings with the lob pass. Rolfo on point and passes back to Musiala. Once again, we have the midfield contention going on. Amari can actually go on the line, but passes back, and from there, Ferdinand is also going to clear the ball away. Rolfo is looking for a good pass, and Ham is the one which is on the control. Another good pass. Musiala will be able to deliver. I am looking forward to it, but unfortunately, it's going to be an interception.
It's going to be an interception, but let's see what's going to be the play coming in from both sides. Right now, like I said, folks, like you saw, folks, it's going to be the side of Naveen to be up on the lead. I like the abbreviations of the CSK against CHE. But for now, good attempt being made. Again, on the ball position, it's going to be Saksham to be up on the lead, trying to find a gap. making the ball go all the way towards the backward end, and towards his own end to go in for a surprise cross attack. No offside. And this might be the golden opportunity. Haaland to price upon the striker, making the gap already. There you go. Second one coming in from the side of Saksham. Actually, Naveen. And the scores have been equalized. I guess the icons are, yeah.
Yeah, it was Saksham.
It was Saksham, yeah.
It's 2-2 right now. The first leg is looking very neck to neck at this point, and of course that is going to be the case till the end. I believe that both the individuals have made their own strategies and their ultimate team looks good. They are actually having a very good control at it. They are going to make sure that this lead is in their favor till the end. Let's wait and watch if that's going to be the case. Ronaldo on the other corner has got the ball position. Modric back to Rodri. Rodri back to Haaland. Haaland back to Nkunku. Now this could be a valuable one, but unfortunately the skill set moves were done and dusted, and Saksham unfortunately lost the control. Now it's Naveen who has got the ball position, but the interception comes from the Nkunku individual. Good pass, clearing the angles, clearing the wings, changing the wings. But the low pass was pretty much intercepted, and it's Naveen who has got the control right now, and he is looking forward to create another build-up. Let's just see if that is going to be a possible one. Rolfo from the left wing, but he has been intercepted as two individual midfielders who were right there on point. Rodri, good pass to Musiala. Musiala back to Ham. Ham is going to go for a back pass. There's no other choice that he has. Oh, finally he can go for an online pass, but no, the pass won't be on the line. Musiala to Ronaldo. Let's see if the third goal is going to come. It is possible. Frimpong to back to Zaramari. A lot of interceptions can be possible at this moment. As we can see, the wall has been created. No such gap for the build-up. Mbappe, but no, Konate, right on point. And with that, Havertz is back on the form. Unfortunately, the trouble is rising. And this last attempt that Naveen could have cherished was unfruitful as the wall was pretty much ready.
Yep, the defensive wall was more than ready from both ends to, be upon that play. But for now, the score has been equalized. 2-2 is going to be the scoreline in the second half for the first leg. And again, our second leg is still right here and, waiting in for both sides if this is resulting in an equalized score from both sides. Or a good lob pass. But again, this can be that really minute play of how you can actually go ahead and go in for the goal. Pause has been queued up by Saksham on towards Ham, waiting in for his third man to be upon to the place for the right pass. Going backward, Lucio, Rolio on towards Ham again, waiting in for the through maybe, playing on towards the edge of the line. That's going to be Mbappe to come up with the interception.
Mbappe is also playing on the particular wing, and he is making sure that he has the advantage. A throw-in could have been possible, but Havertz is keeping the control to himself. Modric is the one which is on the control for now. Looks for the back pass, and eventually it is possible. Virgil van Dijk on the other corner is going to clear the ball away to the left wing. Charles, Konate is once again going to pass towards possibly Havertz. Yeah, that's the guy which is right there on the line. But there comes the interception. Musiala and the other guys are moving in at this point from Naveen's perspective. Ham to Ronaldo. This could have been a possible contention coming in, but Zaramari taking the wings. Now from the right wing, they are moving in. As we can see, the wall is pretty much dense. 4 defenders, 3 midfielders right there outside the D, making sure that this attempt also is not valuable. And they did it again.
I mean, it also comes down on how you can actually play upon those gaps and, just kind of, catch off guard of your opponent, like catch your opponent off guard, I'm trying to say. Ronaldo, this can be a really good opening. No, Rolfo will be more than ready to go in for the interception. Naveen struggling a little bit to make up that position play. That's going to be Ham going sprint all the way, but that's going to be a sliding tackle. Might be a yellow card. It's a red card. Oh boy. And that's going to be from the side of Naveen. And he's now has to proceed ahead with just 11 players on the pitch. If you just remove the goalkeeper, that's just going to be 10 up onto the playing side.
This is not going to be easy. Getting a red card definitely is a blunder, but I think substitutions are going to be very, very important. And of course, this pause has been queued for a long period of time. So Saksham is going to make sure that he gets everything that he wants. And the approach is pretty similar: 4-3-2-1. Four defenders, three midfielders, two beautiful wing attackers are going to be there. Strikers, the left wing and the right wing striker. And then the center forward is also on point. Now, this is going to be a free kick, but I want to see if value comes through. Naveen really wants to go for a good value at this moment, but it's just not going to be happening that easily. A lob pass, probably. Indeed.
Damn, oh
Oh,
no!
straight rhythm to the goal. Lovely. Was on point, but then again, that small flick of an ankle costed him. And from that, Boniface is going to come, and Mbappe looking forward to create another opportunity. This could be the third goal coming in this whole scenario. Naveen creating a lot of space, but as we can see, the wall is thick and dense. The defenders right on point, midfielders outside the D. They take the advantage. Alexia wants to clear it away, and I believe it will be an easy task from here.
Boy, that was a good on-target play coming in from none other than the side of Saksham, if you ask me. No, that was from the side of Naveen. And that's going to be the end of the first leg.
But that was the advantage. Well, the answer is nobody. I mean, it is going to be pretty interesting to see how the next particular matchup is going to go on, because remember, guys, it's basically a BO2 sequence. The first opportunity was initially in the favor of Saksham, but then again, Naveen took it over, and the whole close cutthroat gap is pretty much being maintained at this point. The first leg is done. 4 goals were secured, 2 from each side. Now the question is, what happens in the next leg? The next 90 minutes are going to be very, very important. I am looking forward to see who's going to take that advantage away in their favor. Is it going to be Saksham? Is it going to be Naveen? Because both of them have shown their own signs. They have shown how much they're capable of and what kind of strategies they have built from their own perspective. Now I'm just waiting to see what happens up next.
Well, again, man, like I told you, this can be another nail-biting match, as we saw on the Aditya and Janasud matchup that we witnessed earlier in the second game for the day. That both sides will be able to capitalize on each other's mistake. Both sides will be able to equalize each other's lead when it comes down to the end of the first leg, and then we might see the change of action play coming in from both these splits in the second leg. So I do expect that's going to be the play happening in the second leg. We might be able to find our winner for the third match for the day.
The question arises, what will happen? Is it Saksham's attempts that are going to be valuable this time, or Naveen is going to build up some beautiful strategies to come up with? Because there were some harsh tackles, we got to see that as well. There were some interesting moments when the ball position was clearly in a standstill in the midfields. There were some moments when the players were trying to clear the wings from the left wing to the right wing. They were trying to go for some big hefty low passes. But all of that was not that valuable, because at the end, we are back to square one. No advantages for anybody at this point. Beat Saksham, beat Naveen. Now the question is, the last, or should I say, maybe possibly the last leg that we are going to witness today in this particular game number 2, who is going to take that advantage away? Because Naveen looked good in one term, to be precise. The ball position that he kept in his favor, he was looking good at it. The cleaner passes were coming from Saksham, attempts were coming in from Saksham, but even Naveen was able to be that valuable, because at the end, yes, we have the 2v2 scoreline. Now, I'm expecting a lot at this moment from both the individuals. Let's just wait and watch. Once the game is ready, we'll be back into the action.
I feel like, yes, we'll be jumping into the second leg and we'll be able to find out at the end of the leg who might be the winner. But if it's not the case, if it's the case where both scores are again equalized in the second leg, we'll be going into
Yeah,
the third leg, as you saw in the earlier in the broadcast. That
true.
was the resultant of Aditya winning against the side of Sid. But like I said, we are in for another really close affair, radar. I feel like this can be the play where both sides will be able to equalize each other. If you ask me, if you want me to make a prediction that in the second leg, I feel like at the end of the second leg, there's going to be an equalized score from Saksham and
Okay.
again towards his opponent. So I feel like, yes, we might be able to see third leg yet again.
It definitely is something which is quite possible. We have already seen that in the first game. It can happen in the second one as well. We are nobody to really deny on it, because the close contention that these individuals have is something amazing. Remember, guys, they have qualified from the open qualifiers, but then again, if you see all the 8 faces which were posted on the social media handle of the Esports Club, You have to guys go ahead and follow if you are missing on those details. Meanwhile, I have to say one thing, that all the 8 individuals that we have currently in the group stage, they have their own past, they have their own history, they have their own kind of situation to play along with, and we have seen them being phenomenal in every single stage. Of course, they have a margin, and it's a very narrow one between each other, and that's exactly why one is better, another one is not that better. But they are evolving along the way. They are making their ultimate team even more amazing. So I'm looking forward to see if that ultimate team is going to work out and who is going to take that advantage away. Remember, we just have one game over till now. The second one is already going on, and we are patiently waiting to see what happens in the second leg, because Saksham, initially he had that lead, Naveen countered it, and now the question arises, will that happen again?
Like I said earlier, man. I feel like at the end of the second leg, the scores will be equalized. Both of the individuals are playing it so well. Of course, there are some instances where Saksham is not able to capitalize on the attacking play and he's not able to get the shots
Yeah.
on target. But I feel like he should be. But again, I feel like at the end of the second leg, the score is going to be equalized. It's just the part that maybe I can be wrong. I feel like definitely I should go wrong, and some of any of the players, maybe Saksham or the other side, Naveen actually can go in for the win to be up on the lead even at the starting of the second leg. Some other can guy can actually shoot back-to-back goals in his own favor and then go in for the winning streak. But it also comes down that this is still the this is still the group stages. You have still a lot of these stages left to be up on towards the grand finale of AMD presents Flipkart Back to College Cup Season 1, powered by ASRock, Acer, WD Black, Protronics, and of course hosted by the Sports Club. Let me remind you, folks, all of the deals for our Back to College days are live right upon Flipkart.
Uh-huh.
If you just want
Yeah.
to have an easy access towards the deal, all of the links are mentioned down in the description, also pinned down on our live stream chat section. So go away, check out the deals, and grab some of your favorite gaming accessories, gaming equipments that you need in this sale.
If you want to be on the edge, if you want to have the best deals, guys, make sure to
Yeah.
check out the Back to College sale that is going on Flipkart. And I would like to say the ASRock monitors are absolutely amazing. The Acer laptops are going to be on par with some amazing discounts. Definitely, you can take it home. I mean, you don't have to take it home because it is going to get dropped right on your home, on your doorstep, because it's Flipkart, guys. We all know how seamless the delivery process is also there. So WDs, SSDs, and other SS peripherals are also going to be very important. And Portronics on the other corner have a lot of things to offer. So go ahead and check it out, guys, because the sale is going to be absolutely on par. But stock is something which is limited, it's not unlimited. So before it gets out of stock, make sure to get the advantage to snatch whichever deal you want to have. Meanwhile, what we are patiently waiting for is the second leg, Saksham versus Naveen. Both the individuals have shown their true colors. Both the individuals have already shown us what kind of competition they are going to bring to the table, and it's going to be a close backcourt one. Now the question arises, what happens up next? We have asked this question a number of times, and we are patiently waiting to see what the answer is.
Yeah. But for now, folks, we'll be taking a short little break here at AMD Presents Flipkart Back to College Cup Season 1, powered by ASRock, Acer, WD Black, and Protronics. Don't go anywhere. We'll be coming after a short break.
Want a curved screen, high refresh rate gaming, and don't want to compromise? Well, the ASRock Phantom Gaming 27-inch 240Hz curved monitor is here to deliver. Inside the box, we get a power cable, one HDMI and DisplayPort cable each, a solid stand, and the 27-inch curved 1500R VA monitor that can push 240Hz at 1080p. Those looking for an immersive experience in titles like EAFC 24 but don't want to deal with the negatives of buying a TV for gaming will find incredible value here. Diving into the specs, this monitor goes up to 1080p, sports a blazing fast 240Hz refresh rate for silky smooth gameplay, and HDR10 support for vibrant lifelike colors. It covers 90% of the DCI-P3 space and 113% of the sRGB color spaces, making those visuals pop at a max brightness of 300 nits. Whether you're dribbling past opponents or saving a penalty, the 240Hz refresh rate will make sure you have the most time to react. The monitor has a rapid 1 millisecond response time with MPRT mode on to keep motion blur in check, and it also sports dual 2-watt speakers that are built right into the monitor. For connectivity, this monitor is equipped with two HDMI 2.0 ports, one DisplayPort 1.2, and a headphone jack. The stand is solid with swivel and tilt adjustments but lacks height adjustment options. However, it does support VESA mounting if you want to customize your setup for more flexibility. The monitor also sports ASRock's low blue light technology so that those long Ultimate Team sessions are easier on your eyes. Additionally, FreeSync Premium is also present on this monitor, preventing screen tearing at unstable frame rates. All in all, this monitor is exactly as advertised. Blazing fast refresh rates, a super immersive curved display, and a rapid response time to ensure that you're competitive whether you're playing on Dust 2 or Camp Nou.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Flipkart. AMD presents Flipkart Back to College Season 1, powered by Emaadrox, ACWD Black, and of course Sportronics, hosted by everyone's favorite, the Esports Club. Now let me remind you folks, in the first leg, the scores were equalized. Naveen with 2 goals, Saksham with 2 goals at the end of the first leg. Raider, this can be the point where Naveen can actually shoot up back-to-back goals in his own favor, and that can be the similar case for the second leg coming in from the side of Saksham.
Well, we are waiting for that. We are waiting to see if that is going to be the case. Ferdinand playing the wings. Okay, this could have been a possible throw-in, but Frimpong was right there on the note. But yeah, Frimpong is going to take the throw-in. Passes are going to come. Sergio Mari to Mbappe. Mbappe to... I thought potentially it is going to go in the favor of Rodri, but then again, it was snatched away for a brief moment by Ronaldo. But still, as I said in the previous matchup, in the previous leg, the contention still remains in the midfields. Nobody has really created an attempt, and now a build-up is coming in. Ham, but no interception came through. Zara Mari once again snatches the control. Virgil van Dijk back to Yashin. From there, Charles. I am waiting to see if there is going to be a valuable attempt coming in from any side, to be honest. Naveen was looking a little bit closer at this point, but the interception came through. Charles manages to keep the ball position for himself. Frimpong plays it away. He can go on the line pass. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Mbappe takes the on the line pass. And from here, Mbappe can actually go for a pass, but he took a lot of time. And with that, I believe the players are back on the midfields. And not just on the midfields, but also on the inner D. And the attempts are just not going to be valuable. So this is what I believe both the individuals are lacking on. I mean, Saksham on the other corner is not even able to make attempts. Naveen is making the attempts, but those attempts are not being valuable for the sole reason that he's just taking a little bit of too much time, I believe.
Yep. Also comes down to the question on how you can actually capitalize on a lot of these minute mistakes happening here and there from your opponent. This is very important when it comes down to the side of EAFC, on how you can make up your presence of mind and let that happen inside the pitch as well. Make up all of your players available for those interceptions. And Mbappe with a sweet right hand, up on towards the pass and making sure that he is available for the shots on as well. But indeed, it will be saved by the side of goalkeeper. Start upon with a similar way. Naveed trying to wait up for the opportunity that he can actually go upon. But talking for the side of Saksham, the players in the red jersey, they're also waiting for an opportunity to capitalize on. But for now, this can be a good throw. Musiala waiting in for the left man to come on towards Sam. This can be a sweet spot, but Konate will be more than ready to intercept the entire build-up and make that into a failure. But Ronaldo, shots on again, having that opportunity, and this can be the start for the end on how Naveen is able to capitalize upon on the sweet and quick position right there and towards the inside of the penalty box area. Way too much aggressive, way too much speed, and will be out for a goal kick coming in on the run to make the stop on the aggressive run of Saksham.
That's the most important stuff at this point, making a good play at this point for Saksham right now, because Naveen has already done it. Naveen is already there with the lead of one good goal. Obviously, one good goal of a lead is not something which is sufficient, but I'm expecting that even countering that one goal is not going to be easy. Mbappe this time wants to go in big with a good attempt, but the build-up was not sufficient, as we got to see like that. Every other guy that was willing to take the pass was pretty much blocked off by the man-to-man marking that was done. Ronaldo once again has the ball position, can go for a good attempt, but the interception came through. Yesh again with the short pass to his teammate. He's trying to go for a good play at this point. I have to see what Naveen is going to do up next, because he has got the lead. Now it all trickles down to either maintain that lead by making sure that the defenses are up, or open up to create some good builds and go for a good attempt and make sure that the lead is just enlarged. But in order to make those attempts, you have to sacrifice in terms of defense, and I believe that's exactly where Saksham can fill in.
Let's see what's gonna be the play on how they can actually, just going for all of those really crucial plays at the critical areas of the pitch where you can have the opportunity to seize the ball from your opponent. Look at all of the defense. As soon as the possession course changes, all of the players from the section, players in the registry are more than ready to waiting and
I mean,
like
they are
to go
pushing
up.
in. They are trying to take those advantages away. Frimpong, Musiala to Ham, and there goes another attempt. A lovely one. Ham once again delivers to his team. Naveen now has a lead of 2 clear goals. It's quite evident that who is under pressure right now. It's going to be Saksham. Once again, my question would be pretty similar.
Yeah.
That what Naveen is going to do. Is he going to once again be a little bit more offensive, go for a lot more attempts, or is going to make sure that he has got the lead? Now he's going to just contain that particular lead by keeping the defenses up. The midfields can be strong. Whatever the instruction is going to be there, I truly believe at this moment, I have to say, impressive play by Naveen. He's making sure that the attempts are pretty much unfruitful, and at the same moment, the first half of the second leg is done and dusted. We have a 2-0 coming in. Now, the next 45 minutes are going to be absolutely crucial. Those are the only moments where things would change.
Things can definitely change, but in whom's favor, dude? It's 2 goal in the second leg, first leg of the second half. It's 4-2 into the favor of Naveen. Saksham needs to switch gears very aggressively here in the last and here in the second half of the second leg. If he's not, there's going to be this is going to be the last half that he's going to play in this one.
Well, let's just see if that's going to be the case. The match is going to get resumed, and with that, the hopes of Saksham and his fans are also going to be up. Naveen goes for the back passes. He knows that he can easily waste a lot of time. He knows that he has got every single card in his favor, be it the time card, be it the player card, or be it the goal card, because he has got the lead. So that's exactly what he's trying to do. Keeping the ball position to himself, going for the back passes, clearing the lobs. But this time the wings were pretty much contested, and we can clearly see that from the left wing, it's Nkunku who is pushing in. But who's there to get the advantage? Is it a corner? I think it is, probably. Yeah, that's exactly what is going to be the case. Raksham is going to take this corner. Naveen is right there with the header. He intercepts. Ronaldo has got the ball position, goes for the back pass where Rolfo is going to be present on point. Frimpong from the right wing is going to move in. Wanted to go for a good pass, but Rodri and Nkunku right there to dismay him. Oh, lovely, lovely goal.
This can be the first goal towards the start of the comeback coming in from the side of Saksham. Make that to 4-3 now, folks, in the upgraded score. A lovely way to start off the comeback, lovely way to ride upon the tail. Like I told you, Raider, this can be that one match again, as we saw in the similar fashion that Siddhartha went upon. But who's going to win? That's the main conclusion that we need to find out.
Indeed, we have to. We have to see what happens up next. We have to see who's going to take the advantage away. Virgil, Modric, Havertz. Now, even Saksham wants to play his cards in a very calculative way. He knows that if he misses, if the opportunities goes in vain, that can be very costly. Havertz goes in for a back pass. Mbappe tries to go for a shot in, but that finished shot is just going to get intercepted. Musiala passes to Rodri. Rodri back to Mbappe. Mbappe to Ronaldo. That's good. That's good. I thought for a brief second that the interception will be coming in and maybe Ronaldo is going to get away from the ball control. But Ham, pretty on point with the pass. Oh, not this one. I just thought that the passes are looking quite clean from Naveen's perspective, but that's not the case. Haaland moving in. Possible another goal.
Damn.
That's exactly what happens. It's 2-2 already. Saksham standing right in front of Naveen at this point. Head high, shoulders upright, and the advantage in his favor of coming back in the game. Not that advantage of having the lead, but yeah, he's finally back in the game as it's a 2v2. It's a close condition, but there could be another goal coming in from Ham as well. But nobody really go for the passes in the outer D. And that's exactly how the midfielders and the defenders were ready to reciprocate.
I feel like, yeah, Saksham was waiting in for the right opportunity to climb upon on towards this mountain of lead of 2 goals, and he did eventually rose at the peak. And that's gonna be the clear case of making things equalize, making a stare right on the opponent that he is still inside the game. Presence on pitch is back. Musiala, Naveen, able to capitalize upon a quick build-up right here, waiting for the third man to come up inside the penalty box here. But more than the third man, he attempted with the same player. And that's gonna be Naveen. Make that scoreline to 3-2 in the overall. That's gonna be 5-4 into the favor of Naveen in the second half of the second leg, making things yet again hard for the side of Saksham to go in for an equalizer yet again.
Yeah, definitely it's going to be a tough one, man. For Saksham, in order to get that goal, it's going to be a big challenge. Mbappe passes back to Modric. Modric is looking for to create a good attempt, but he has to go for a back pass as there are plenty of players guarding him. The man-to-man marking looks good when it comes to Naveen. He's making sure that the man-to-man marking is there. He's making sure that he himself is creating a lot of space. Look at him. And for a lovely shot where Mbappe will be right on point, guarding it away. Goes for the pass on Ham, and Ham goes in big, but miles away from the left post. And this goal is just something which is going to be not coming in. But yeah, valuable attempt, I have to say this. If this is going to be persistent, things will change. But Havertz, and there's a substitution. Rolfo will be coming in probably. Yeah, that's the case. Even Messi has been substituted. He's also going to move in. And we are back. Square one, attacking formation has been changed as well. Alright, it's going to be pretty interesting because now Saksham is basically going for his last resorts because he knows that if he is not going to step up right now, the game will be done.
Yep. Let's see, man. I feel like yes, Saksham has a potential that we have already seen in the second half as well. So I feel like this can still be into the favor of Saksham compared to what Naveen has done already to be in the lead yet again.
Pretty interesting that analysis it, but I'm looking forward to see if Naveen is going to let it go. I don't think so. He's willing to do it, but of course, things will falter down as both the lads have got some very, very good experience and they have their deep roots in EFC 24 scenario and they know what they're doing. 3 to 2. That means Naveen is the one which is leading. Now, Naveen wants to really like prevail this particular lead in his favor, but a very good low pass. Rolfo right on point, but as you can see, it's throwing. Most fatigue players, I believe, I have to say, Haaland and Virgil van Dijk is, because those two individuals are already at down to like 64% of their stamina, which is going to be costly. But Ham, will this be valuable? Indeed, it will be. Oh, Mbappe! I really thought this is going to be the fourth goal, but that's just not the case. Interception came through. I believe Ham has been wonderful for the team, but Mbappe, somehow his ratings, his values are not coming in or not being cashed in, specifically saying by
Oh, damn,
Naveen.
yet again.
Because from the other side,
Oh.
Mbappe has done a lot of job, but as we speculated that there could have been a possible second attempt, or should I say third attempt, didn't really came through in order to equalize the stand. Now is the time because we are left with last 10 more minutes.
Last 10 more minutes here at the second half of the second leg, where already Naveen is on the lead. 3-2 is the scoreline in the second half, folks, but in the previous one, it was equalized. The overall scores are 5-4 into the favor of Naveen. Just one goal away. Saksham can make things equalize yet again. But on how Naveen is able to waste time, keeping the ball position towards himself, just playing the balls here and there, passing upon to his own teammates. Of course, that's what you do.
No.
But he's just not letting the side of Saksham to be on towards the aggressive stance, to go for the heavy, quick build-up and then go for goal.
Let's see if that's going to be the case. Once again, cleaning the ball away, this is going to be a very marginal difference, just like the previous game. If that's going to be the case, in the previous game it was 8-7. Now it could be 5-4. As we can see, Naveen is still keeping the ball position to himself. He's like, I'm not even going to focus for an attempt. I'm just going to make sure that you are not able to make an attempt. And now the last 1 minute, it is just something which is not sufficient, I believe, for the attempt. But the ball position is there for Saksham. Maybe this is going to be a steal of a very good opportunity. But no, it's a throw in, and with that, it's a final whistle also being blown. That means we have our winner, and it is going to be Naveen. as he prevails with a minute difference of just one goal. But then again, 1 or 100, a difference is a difference, a win is a win, and we have a winner. In this second game of AMD presents Flipkart Back to Campus, Back to College Cup Season number 1, powered by ASRock, powered by Acer, powered by WD Black and Portronics, we have our winner, and it's going to be Naveen. Amazing play, a well fought victory, a impressive play to be honest, and I have to say, like, the second game went as close as the first one.
Yeah, definitely, man. The second game went as close as the first one. Even I told you, man, this will be another nail-biting event. Where a ton of events will be there. Suction will be able to capitalize on some of the mistakes that Naveen will be able to take. But one small bite mistake where Naveen was able to capitalize on the last goal, which went on towards the aggregate score of 5-4. And the last goal when actually Saksham had the ball possession inside the penalty box area. Then Naveen came in with the third man to take the ball possession and quickly shot up the goal. So that is something where you need to be very attentive upon. That is something all of the players in the next matchup needs to be very careful upon. I mean, like, these are some of the stars of EAFC 24 in our Indian region, but still mistakes are made already. But for now, folks, we'll be taking a quick break here at AMD presents Flipkart Back to College Cup Season 1, powered by ASRock, Acer, WD Black, Portronics, and of course hosted by the Esports Club. We'll be back after a short break.
Want a curved screen, high refresh rate gaming, and don't want to compromise? Well, the ASRock Phantom Gaming 27-inch 240Hz curved monitor is here to deliver. Inside the box, we get a power cable, one HDMI and DisplayPort cable each, a solid stand, and the 27-inch curved 1500R VA monitor that can push 240Hz at 1080p. Those looking for an immersive experience in titles like EAFC 24 but don't want to deal with the negatives of buying a TV for gaming will find incredible value here. Diving into the specs, this monitor goes up to 1080p, sports a blazing fast 240Hz refresh rate for silky smooth gameplay, and HDR10 support for vibrant lifelike colors. It covers 90% of the DCI-P3 space and 113% of the sRGB color spaces, making those visuals pop at a max brightness of 300 nits. Whether you're dribbling past opponents or saving a penalty, the 240Hz refresh rate will make sure you have the most time to react. The monitor has a rapid 1 millisecond response time with MPRT mode on to keep motion blur in check, and it also sports dual 2-watt speakers that are built right into the monitor. For connectivity, this monitor is equipped with 2 HDMI 2.0 ports, one DisplayPort 1.2, and a headphone jack. The stand is solid with swivel and tilt adjustments but lacks height adjustment options. However, it does support VESA mounting if you want to customize your setup for more flexibility. The monitor also sports ASRock's low blue light technology so that those long Ultimate Team sessions are easier on your eyes. Additionally, FreeSync Premium is also present on this monitor, preventing screen tearing at unstable frame rates. All in all, this monitor is exactly as advertised. Blazing fast refresh rates, a super immersive curved display, and a rapid response time to ensure that you're competitive whether you're playing on Dust 2 or Camp Nou.
Hey everyone, welcome back to AMD Presents Flipkart Back to College Cup Season 1, powered by Acerrock, Acer, WD Black, Botronics, and also hosted by the Esports Club. Your caster Bullet and with my co-caster Raider are back on the desk after a short little break. And yes, what a day, man! What a banger opening for the entire EAFC segment for this event. We witnessed two matches in a very nail-biting sequence.
Indeed, the first two matches was absolutely impressive, but in the breaks, I was like basically on my phone, scrolling around and checking all those amazing deals that are there available in the Flipkart Back to College sale. If you guys are missing on it, what you basically have to do is just basically tap on the links that are given on the description and also in the pinned chat. Just go ahead and check them out because the deals are going to be absolutely on par. We have a lot of deals, but the limited stock is also there. So before it goes out of stock, make sure to cash in. And meanwhile, when it comes to the action, of course, it is going to be quite impressive because I believe the next match is going to get started pretty soon. And it will be very interesting to see how this next match is going to be because it could be close quarter or it could be one-sided. I think it is going to be a close one because both the lads that are going to be there, Lokmanyu and his opponent Shreyansh, both of them have a lot of, or should I say, ample of experience.
Ample enough of experience, ample enough skills, and lovely ultimate team setup. And that's going to be the Shreyans facing up the side of Lokmanyu. That's going to be Shrey facing up the side of Lokmanyu. And I do believe this is going to be our last game for today, folks, here at this Flipkart BTC Cup presented by AMD. The Season 1 powered by Acerrock, Acer, WD Black, and Botronics, and of course, hosted by the one and only the Esports Club. And that's going to be Lokmanyu playing in players in the black jersey will be from the side of Lokmanyu, and that's going to be Shreyans to be upon his favorite Manchester United color. But for now, of course, some of the passes here and there, broadcast cam set up inside the game, we getting the feel of both players able to have a good picture of what's happening here at the pitch. I'm already waiting in for an opportunity. This can go a little wild. No whistle coming in from the referee, so no foul, no penalty given away. And that was quite risky, if you ask me.
Definitely, I mean, in this kind of competitive scenario, you can't really make these minute mistakes. If the penalty would have been there, I believe both, even Manu and Shreyansh, both of them are capable of securing that penalty in a goal. So these kind of situations can be quite risky to talk about. Kesh, he's a ball right now and he's looking forward to go for a low pass. It was a pretty impressive pass coming in, but look at this, Coman. He snatches the control away. From there, it is Pele to Bellingham, Bellingham to De Bruyne. Now this could have been a crucial attempt, but the ball was right there. Bellingham passes now this time to Ham, and I believe a header could change everything. Let's see if that's going to be the case because Ham is pretty much contested. Goes towards Havertz back to Pele. Pele wanted to go for a good finish shot, but then again, exactly like the previous attempt, you can clearly see Lokmanyu's attempt was not that valuable this time as well. Lokmanyu is an individual who has made a lot of attempts already in the last 10 to 15 minutes. So I believe he's looking forward to do more damage, and it can be crucial, it can be valuable. So let's wait and watch if that's going to be the case.
Yep. Let's see what's going to be the play coming in from both sides, man. It also, if you ask me, if it also comes down to some of these really heavy quick build-ups that you can go in for, that we have actually seen from in the previous matchup. So it also comes down on how you can actually capitalize upon some of the quick build-up setup that you can do, attacking field that you can do. Mbappe right at the ball coming in from Shreyans. That's going to be small tackle right there to gain up the ball position. Interception made on towards the side of Lokmanyu, trying to find the third man already waiting in. That's going to be Havertz on towards the wide area of the pitch, going on towards the center now, making the classic close-up opportunity to make it happen, but nah, not going to be actual, and that's going to be goalkeeper to put it away for a corner.
A good step over shorter, to be honest, but eventually it was turned in a corner and interception came through from Kesha. He's an amazing goalkeeper, and that's exactly why in every ultimate team, if you have that kind of card, you can easily go for Kesh. Okay, Fernandez back to the goalie back to the midfielders. Mendes from the left wing is making a good approach, but Pele right over there intercepting it. Bellingham can actually go towards De Bruyne. De Bruyne manages to pass it towards to Ham, and from there Ronaldo to Pele. This could be very impressive. Let's see if the attempt is going to be there. Yes, it was. The finish shot came through. But unfortunately, Konate, right there sitting in front of him, I mean, standing in front
Yeah.
of him, guarding the whole goal, was absolutely on point. And now it's back to an attempt from Shreyans. Although the number of attempts from Shreyans have been quite low, but Shreyans is making sure that all the attempts coming from Lukmanyo are not valuable, are not fruitful, are not getting converted. He's making sure that he's going to break those bells. But Havertz this time moves in, but it's an offside.
Well, let's see what's going to be the play. I mean, both of the players are actually challenging each other to the apex of being on the ball position. But hey, nice little old tackle to the ball position at the really crucial area of the pitch. But for now, it's going to be Koman. Strangle away in his old teammate. But anyways, James right there to present upon for the backside, trying to open up the pass area, going in for a lob, lose away the position. Mbappe on the track. Ronaldo passes to Pele. It's going in for an offside. Good call coming in from the referee.
Indeed, it is. I mean, the play, the kind of scenario being delivered from both the sides is absolutely amazing. But Lukmanyu this time lost the control. You can clearly see that the ball position is a little bit more in the favor of Lukmanyu at this point from the start till the end. He has
Yeah.
been on the control. He has been one of those individuals who is kind of on the driving seat of this particular first half specifically. Maybe
Yeah.
things will change in the second half, but yeah, the first half looks a little bit more in control of Lukmanyu. And he is looking forward to create a lot of spacing. The first goal
Right.
is yet to come. Mbappe moving in from the center fields, from the midfields to be precise. Being the center forward of his team, he was really looking forward to make an attempt. But the striker Ronaldo moves in. Won't be an easy one. Won't be an easy one. That's what I have to say. But Ramirez, let's see if they're going to make some attempts. But I mean, Shreyans knows quite clearly that it's not going to be easy for a straight up finish shot to get converted in a goal. So
Yeah.
that's why he's just trying to go for tackles. He's making sure that the wall is going to be penetrated very soon. Or it's not like that. It's going to happen. Allison, the goalie, coming from Lukmanyu, deflects it and clears the ball away.
Let's see what's gonna be the play, man.
A straight attempt.
It's
Oh,
very yeah. It's very kind of hard to say what's gonna be the play. Lukmanyu is one hell of a player, but
wow.
hey, there you go. I was just talking about just praising the side of Lukmanyu. That's gonna be the goal. The first goal at the end minutes of the first half, at the 44th minute. That's coming in from the iconic player Pele in his ultimate team, and there you go. The first goal coming in the first half.
A much needed one to be precise. You have to break that ice. You have to make sure that you have that lead before the first half goes down. Now it's Lukmanyu who has got it away. Obviously going to maintain a lot of pressure onto his opponent, that is Shreyans, and we have seen that from the start. Shreyans has been on the back foot, like he is the one who is trying to play a little bit defensive. He's making sure that the goals do not come through, but it's like Lukmanyu has decided otherwise, that he is going to make sure that the goals are going to come. Obviously, the goals did not came through, but the goal was there. One goal, yeah, definitely that was there. But number of goals that he was trying to attempt for was something that he was not really able to convert in his favor. Now I'm looking forward to see if there are going to be some certain changes coming in.
I feel like Lokmani was able to capitalize on a really, I would say, a good overall opportunity where he was able to just swiftly score with a goal and take that quickly. I feel like, yes, his opponent this time around would be more than ready to actually go for an equalizer as well. But yes, Lokmani's defense is something that is very popular, and how he just plays up his line of defense is something very unbreakable at at this moment, if you ask me.
Let's see if that's going to be the case. I would love to see Lukmanu once again prevailing on the lead and making sure that he gets a few more goals in his favor
Yeah.
before the first leg goes down. Because every single leg matters, guys. And remember, guys, it's a BO2 equation where the second half has already been
Yeah.
started. So we are back to one of those equations where maybe Strans is going to fight back. Maybe Lukmanu is going to not let it happen. I am looking forward to see if that's going to be the case. And as we can see, heads have been switched after the first half
Yeah.
goes down. Everything can be in the favor of Lukmanyo if Lukmanyo manages to maintain this rampage that he had to be precise in the first half. And we can clearly see every now and then, whenever Shreyans is having the ball control, Lukmanyo is right there to break that ice, and he's just maintaining the pace of game. Okay, there could be another attempt coming in. Koman can go big, goes for a step over, but unfortunately, in amidst of those skill set moves, it was kind of predictable, and that's exactly while the individual was trying to move in, the read came through. But Mbappe's chip shot could have been absolutely valuable in this particular scenario. Although Gabriel was right there, he knew what he had to do, and Lukman made sure that this pressure will not come onto him, and he's clearing the ball away once again, trying to go for a build, trying to go for another attempt.
Let's see what's going to be the play, man. I do feel that sometimes these things can actually, take a toll on your a little bit of having that pressure upon your head that uh, you are just not able to get up on the ball position and go for on shot target. So I feel like this can be a little bit of thing for the side of Shreyans, but this also comes down to just wait and watch opportunity because there's still the second leg all the way waiting in for this lad where he can make up a lot of difference in the score line.
I
But
mean, 60 minutes have been narrow, close to like 60 minutes have already been passed in the game, and the advantage of Lukmani is pretty much evident at this point. This game also looks like one of those games that we have witnessed in the past two games where the close cutthroat matchup is going to be there. The ball position goes in from both the sides, the tackles come through from both the sides, and a lot of defensive plays are coming in from both the angles, as we can see. De Bruyne passes Ronaldo, and there we go. And a valuable attempt, but unfortunately, this attempt was not that valuable. The shot gets hit on the left post, otherwise, it could have been absolutely valuable. But yeah, man, this is what happens when you're trying to make an opportunity, but you fail. A rebound
mm,
probably coming in from Lukmanu. He's moving in. Oh, no, 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 no. A no look pass, but there was really nobody to really have that advantage. And that's exactly how an attempt that could have been delivered as a goal is now in a counter attack type of scenario where Shreyans is making sure that he makes his move.
let's see, man. I mean, at this point of time, I was expecting a, a little bit of what do you say, an instance where we can see those opportunities happening in, but it's quite hard to tell because we don't see those on shots target coming in from the side of Shreyans, if you ask me.
Oh, this was a close one. I really thought that Lukmanu was going to get their advantage, but eventually we all know the goalkeeper diving to save his team, and Shreyans made sure that he's going to have that advantage. But it's a throw-in. Most fatigued individual, if I talk about that, there are plenty of him,
Yeah.
and that's exactly why the substitutes are going to come. Sancho,
Mm,
Son. I believe it could be Son. Yeah, indeed. On the left wing, we can clearly see Son has replaced the striker, but also on the left wing, the defenders have been changed. It's Rolfo who has been substituted. Lala on the right wing have also been substituted. Now, I believe could be coming in,
mhm.
but let's see if that's the case. Other than that, yeah, man, remember, lead is still there in favor of Lukmanyo, and I believe he's willing to make sure that the lead remains in his favor. But with these
Yeah.
certain substitutes, maybe things will change.
Well, if you ask me, man, it also comes down on how you are able to like I have said in the previous matchup as well. It also comes down to some of the mistakes that your opponent is doing and able to capitalize upon it. And Lokmanu was that individual who just grabbed onto that opportunity in the first leg and the first half of this particular leg. But again, it also comes down that Shreyas already has the entire second leg waiting in for him, where he can actually do a lot of things, actually score up a lot of goals at that particular moment. But it also comes down that we need to see those we need to see those points happening in. We need to see those chances getting made. We need to see those build-ups getting fast upon on the pitch. But that's not happening when it comes down to Australia's case. It's Lokmanu just not giving away the ball position for the most amount of time.
Indeed, I mean, the play style that he has got is something absolutely amazing. Lukmanyu knows that he has that advantage of that first goal that he secured in the first half, and he's making sure that he's going to keep the ball position. But there could be another goal coming in. Oh, no, no, no. Nala clears it away. Ramirez. James to Ramirez again. It's like he wanted to go for a big low pass, but unfortunately, it didn't came through. Interception is there, a good one to be honest. Harsh tackles are coming in, but that is the necessity. We can see how these individuals are putting their best. Specifically, Lukmanyu is making sure at this moment that the ball position is something that is going to remain in his favor. And now another build up. Charlotte going all in. One good shot. Kesh. Some headers. But now Kesh once again goes in to snatch the ball away. 84 minutes have been done. Pretty much no advantage from Shreyans. Pretty much no amazing play style, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, he's able to stop all those attempts coming in from Lukman, but to be honest, the damage has already been done. If you look at the larger picture, it's already a 1-0. So you have to fight back, and Shreyans is trying to fight back, and there is no question in it. Of course, he's looking forward to get the equalizing stand for the team before the first leg gets over. But I feel Lukmani is just ready with his own probatic answers, and he's making
Yeah.
sure that he's going to have the probable advantage at the end.
Uh, don't know what to say at this moment of time, man. I feel like we do play. We still have no the second leg entirely waiting upon us. So I feel like yeah, the second leg might be the case where Shreyan, sorry, can able to
Yeah.
win up that opportunity. But for now, it will be the final whistle to blow upon from the referee in the first leg, and we will see this matchup going in the second leg. But still, Lokmani is in the lead with a very simple 1-0 lead. Russians like this another factor. Like this is just one goal lead. It's not 2 goal, 3 goals in the favor of Lokman. Russians can make up a comeback, make up the equalizer, and then going for those back-to-back goals.
Possible. It is possible. I have to say that. No doubts
Yeah.
in my mind about that. That the possibilities are pretty much endless at this point. It's just a one goal lead. But to be honest, Bullet, in
Yeah.
the last two games that we have witnessed, it was a
Yeah.
one goal lead that changed
Yeah.
everything. With Naveen,
Yes.
with
Yes.
Pressure, both of them made sure that they had that one goal lead, one small narrow edge onto their opponent. Because Crusher, it was, I believe, 8-7 scoreline. That's exactly what Crusher got after playing three legs. And in just the next two legs, we got to witness Naveen having a 5-4 scoreline, I believe. Now it's a 1-0 scoreline. I think, Bullet, there could be a possibility of maybe a 1-0 scoreline at the end as well. Maybe nobody is going to secure in the next 90 minutes. That can be the
Could
case
be.
as well. Like the way defenses are going in, maybe that's the case.
Um, I completely agree. I'm not saying that this cannot be the case because you point just out and completely remind me of the fact that all of the matches did happen and the winner was just able to get up on that victory with just 1 goal lead,
True.
even though we saw so many goals happening in the both games. It also comes down to the opportunity where Shreyans is able to shift up gears and go for those quick build-ups where Lokmanyu can get caught off guard on some of those attacking plays coming in from the side of Shreyans. That needs to happen if you ask me.
Let's wait and watch. Let's wait and watch if Rayansh is going to do something different at this point. And substitutes really worked out. I believe the attacking formation was kind of good in the last 7 or 8 minutes. But eventually,
Yeah.
there was a big margin of period where Lukmani was under control. Lukmani was fully, fully ready with the attacking formation, fully ready with the builds. And he was like, from the start, from the get go, controlling the whole game. The pace was in his favor, the passes were very accurate, the ball position was right in his favor, and he's going to make sure that it happens again. But it's all about how Shreyansh is going to revert back. Is it Shreyansh who is going to fight back? Is it Shreyansh who is going to, like, this time make sure that he wins? Obviously, the next match is going to be very, very important because it could be the last one or it could be a new storyline being written because the third leg might come if it is an equalizing scenario. So let's wait and watch for that.
It also comes down to the scenario where Lokman you can actually build up more goals into his own favor and
Obviously,
make things very
yeah.
hard for the Shreyas. I feel like that can also be one of the case where Lokman is able to capitalize on his momentum or is able to prove that 1-0 lead. He can make that happen into 3-0, 4-0 if you ask me. Because like I said, there were no instances, no traits, no instances, and no some of those clues happening in from the side of Shreyas that he was not able to. The first thing, he was not able to get him the ball position on how Lokman was not able to give that one to him. No on point targets coming in like on the maximum
Mhm.
shots taken. Lokman was even ahead of that. Even though on point, some of the interceptions were on point, but maximum amount of time was Lokman to again get up the ball position back to upon his feet, upon his team. So I feel like yes, this will be a little hard for the side of Shreyas to make up a comeback in the second leg. If you ask me, uh, all of the factors, all of the I would say the boxes are going with a green tick for the side of Lokman.
That's a big bold statement, to be honest. Look, when you having the green takes, look, when you having the edge, definitely he has got it after securing the first goal. Now the question is, will he be able to maintain on that form? But yeah, without any delays, we are going to witness the next action, guys. The next 90 minutes are going to be very crucial, specifically in the game, of course. For the next 10 to 15 minutes, we are going to witness in real life what a win is, or what a comeback is. Now, it could be in the favor of Lukmanu, it could be in the favor of Shreyans, but of course, the odds are currently looking in more in the advantage area of Lukmanu, as Lukmanu has already got a 1 goal lead. Not just that, even his playstyle looks a little bit more in control. And yeah, he missed a few attempts, but the thing is, the key point is he made those attempts. But on the hindsight, Shreyans was lacking on that note. Maybe this particular matchup is going to change that notion on him, and maybe he is going to go for some good attempts this time. Well, there goes the first attempt, I believe, already. If he goes inside the D, yes, that will be the first attempt, and he's already there, but unfortunately, it's a goal kick.
Well, unfortunately and very luckily, it's going to be only a goal kick coming in for the side of Lokmanu. Shreyans is heavily charged up, look like it is going in again inside the penalty box area and
Lovely.
shoots with the goal. There you go, the comeback is here, the equalizer is not a comeback, that's going to be the equalizer here. And the second leg in the first half coming in from South Shreyans. Indeed, this was coming. Now this was talking about. These are some of the plays that you need to make for us to say that he's going in for it. The comeback looks possible, and definitely it is. Like I said, the second leg is more than enough for any player, even for the side of Shreyans, to make a comeback like this happen. 1-1 is going to be an aggregated scoreline, folks.
With that, definitely there is no idea who is going to have that upper hand in their favor. Of course, the only advantage that Lukmanu had has been snatched away in the way the second leg has started the first half, and the first 5 minutes we already get to see a goal by Shreyans. Maybe he was cooking something different in that short break that we had. While we were on the caster disc, this guy was planning something different. But Havertz, what will he do? A back pass is something that was inevitable, as we can clearly see that the wall has been formed. Midfielders, defenders are already readily available inside the D. So it's just not something which is going to be valuable enough to make an attempt. And the only reason why Shreyans had that goal was basically a gap that was there in the defensive wall of Lukmanu. But this time, if Lukmanu manages to get a good goal, he is going to make sure that he's going to retain that lead. And there you go. A good attempt, a valiant effort, I have to say. But the shot did not have that kind of power. And with that, a short pass is going to initiate the corner. Pele goes in towards Ronaldo. Ronaldo going in for the good finish shot. But that finish shot did not really connect. Another corner will be coming in. The two corners all together. Interception will be there by Ritz. And he moves in to pass it to Mukele.
If you ask me, man, I feel like this is the start of a great play coming in from the South Shreyans. But again, look, when you with a really sweet build up on towards the low pass, on towards the edge of the pitch. But again, it's going to be the South Shreyans to make up that play to get the interception. Now, this second leg is something really happening on point from both sides. Mistakes are getting done, positions are getting changed, but it's going to be again, look, Manu to give away the second goal in his own side, score the second goal at the 90 minutes in the first half of the second leg, folks. And the overall score is now 2-1 in the favor of Lukman.
I mean, he's like, basically, if you want a goal, you can have it, but I will secure one more so that I have the advantage. So yeah, Lukmanu has got it. He has got the advantage, securing goal by Ham. That was impressive. Now, James trying to clear away the wings and moving in from the left wing. We will get to see Havertz. At this point, Ham is right there securing the ball contention. And from there, the back passes are pretty much inevitable, because if that does not happen, see, you have to build up really, to be honest. Against these experienced players, you have to build up the attack. If the attack is not built, you are going to miss on some note. And that's exactly what happened. Spot finally! A good step over, a good assist coming in, and Ronaldo secures a second goal to be precise. And I think with that, as I said, a second game. It came out of my mouth, but then again, I have to say, it is possible that Lukmanu and Ronaldo of his team is going to secure the second game, because Lukmanu looks in very good control at this point.
I mean, at this point of time, Lukmanu is in charge, if you ask me. It is really unable that Shreyans can actually make one, and he will be. I was about to say Lukmanu, but this is Shreyans. Make that to 3-2 now, folks. Another matchup to keep us on towards the edge of our seats. One more goal away, and this entire thing is happening in the second leg. And the first leg was quite as a siren class. But Lukmanu was able to just score a one goal, and after that it was quite all over the place. And now it is 2-2 already. Make that 3-2 for now. Is it still in the favor of Lukmanu, as one of the goal lead is still there, but Shreyans I feel like now, as he has a momentum, all of the plays are happening into his favor, he can definitely go for an equalizer.
Yeah, definitely. That is a very big possibility. He can easily go for an equalizer, but trust me, the only reason why Shreyans is able to get those goals is basically that gap that has been created on the defensive wall. We can clearly see that all the defenders are moving in, charging up so that they can create a good attempt. But while attacking, you already know that whenever you're trying to attempt, your defenders are up away from the goal zone, from the inner D, and that's exactly what is happening once again. I won't be surprised to see the third goal coming in as well. Yeah, there you go. As I said,
There
the
you go.
third goal will be there. Equalizing stand will be there by Shreyans. The only reason, once again, I have to say, is that gap in the wall. Whenever you get to see like Lukmanu is trying to charge up, Shreyans is right there with all the defenders in the inner D and all the midfielders right outside the D. Because they do know that they have to make sure that there is no space being given to a player like Lukmanu. But Lukmanu is giving that space. It's not a very good, should I say, advantage that he wanted to really create. But then again, everything is pretty much done and dusted. It's 3-3 when it comes to the BO2 sequence. So I feel the first half looks absolutely action-packed. Remember, Bullet, this is just the first half. 35 minutes have been passed in the game and we have already seen 5 goals. Amazing.
5 goals in the first half of the second leg, dude. The first leg was like quite. It was just quite out of the face after Lokman scored when he was able to take control, take in charge of the entire pitch, not let Shreyans jump on any opportunity, pounce upon any opportunity. But in the second leg, in the first half, this is going out of the hands now. Shreyans does have the opportunity to go in for the lead as he has equalized the overall scoreline compared to the combined to the first leg score as well. He's on the 3-2 lead in the second leg, but yes, this is an 3-3 in the overall ones. But for now, Mbappe yet again, Shreyans in a close vicinity for 2 players. Can go for a lob, can go for a through, and he will
Lovely, lovely, amazing.
make that to 4-3. Shreyans is in the lead now. Damn.
What a shot that was. Amazing. With Pele as an individual that you have got an amazing shot being delivered. And to be honest, the assist was absolutely on point as well. Now, looking forward to see if Shreyans is going to make sure that he has that advantage. To be honest, Shreyans looks a little bit more in control. But even before this first half could go down, another valuable effort, another valuable attempt. But nothing valuable will be coming in as the ball is going to get cleared away and the whistle for this first half is going to get blown in the second leg. So, the second half is going to be immensely important. The next 45 minutes, or should I say in real life, 6 to 7, 8 minutes that we get to witness are going to be very, very important.
I mean, at this point of time, I don't know what to say, man. At this point of time, this is it comes down to that really minute mistakes that both of these lads can do and the other guy can just bounce upon. Scoreline is 4-3 into the favor of Shreyans, folks, as you can see in the scoreline. Mbappe right upon that ball position. It's going to be Lokmanu to take charge back of the situation now. On towards Lokmanu, trying to find a way to go for a through. It's going to be Bellingham. De Bruyne, ham up onto the moment. Make that to Ronaldo, finding a gap, going for a shot on, deviated away. Blocks on from the side of Shreyans. The defenders were more than ready to do upon. Kevin De Bruyne on towards Harwitz. Trying to go for and close up opportunity. Indeed it can, but look at the defense setup from Shreyans. The players from their side are more than ready to not let any more goal happen. And this is what you need to do when you are having a 1 goal lead. This is what you need to do when you have a player like Lokmanu in your opponent. Come to the bind yet again. Lokmanu trying to make up the space, trying to find that gap on towards Pele. Ronaldo can make one, but goalkeeper will pounce upon the ball and it will get started away. It can be a 1 counter attack that can be really successful when only 2 defenders to defeat upon, but all of the 4 defenders are coming back straight up, sprinting on towards the forward defensive default position now. On no Ronaldo. Shreyans has that opportunity. Pele trying to go for the close affair. Might look for the 4th man to come in inside the goalkeeper's area, goalkeeper's box, but no, not gonna happen. Interception right away from the side of Lokmanu. and the ball will go up on towards the midsection of the field.
Well. There you go, another attempt, equalizing everything that he wanted to. I mean, Shreyans with a lead of now 2 good goals in the larger picture. He is definitely looking in way too much control. Like Manu, feels like that he has nothing to really offer at this point, but there will be something to offer. Certain changes will be coming in. The play style will be a little bit more different. Depth has to be changed. Instructions have to be followed up equally well. And now, as we can see, the defensive play from Shreyans will be coming in because he knows that he has got a massive lead and it's a 2-0 lead already. If you like try to calibrate, it's a 2-goal lead. Of course, in this leg, it's a 5-2 scenario. That means there's a 3-goal lead. But remember, guys, it's a BO2 sequence that we are following up. So for that reason, Lukmanu is in a big trouble. I have to say this.
Well, it comes down to the 2-goal lead, man. We were on single one, up and up till in the first leg. Now it's two. It's two against, not in the favor of Lokomanyu. So it's hard to say now, if you ask me. For now, it's going to be Ham on towards Ronaldo. Letting Hernandez was able to deviate it away for a corner, but Lokomanyu still has the upper hand over here at this corner play. Header can be more than ready, but Bellingham has the opportunity to knock upon one. No. Trying to find the third man. Defenders are just pressurizing upon from the backside, and Ramirez will get the interception.
That's a valiant effort being delivered. I am looking forward to see if that is going to be the case. Like 68 minutes to be precise have been passed, and all those minutes, I have to say, it was basically Shreyans who was in control. There were some minute setbacks for Lukmanu as well. I mean, Lukmanu definitely tried his level best, and this other attempt could have been absolutely valuable. But Shreyans have already queued in a pause. Maybe there are certain changes that he wants to build, certain substitutes, certain instructions to be given to his team. But the only thing that I want to see is basically a good goal being delivered by Lukmanu as well. I want to see that gap being narrowed. But it feels like that it won't happen that easily. Beautiful header with that. Now it's in the midfields. Who's going to have the advantage? I feel it would be a possible attempt once again coming in from Lukmanu as he's moving forward through the midfields. But Pele gets intercepted, and with that, it's back to square one. In the midfields, we have the contention. Lukmanu coming in from the right wing, but no. Once again, the contention's going on through, and both the individuals want to go for a pause. Let's see what happens next.
Let's see, man. It's quite very dicey if you ask me as a caster now. It's quite dicey if you ask me. Very dicey. Paused by Stray for now. But knows for a fact that all he needs to do is just waste a little bit more time, man. Just to waste a little bit more time if you ask me.
I mean, when you have already a lead of 2 good goals, what you need to really do is basically maintain this kind of pressure. But no. Lukmanu, he fights back. He gets a good goal of his own. Now this might be a very good comeback. Hold on to your breath, guys, because changes might be coming in. Already a few substitutes that we can witness are here. Loco coming in, Kunku right over there. Mbappe could be substituted. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. There you go. Defensive style has been changed, depth has been changed. And we are all set to see what happens in the next, should I say, 18 to 20 in-game minutes. Oh no, it's just 11 more minutes.
And at this point of time, it's hard, man, to say. Like, at the 80th minute, how you can actually make things happen. Look, Manu did that one goal to make it a 4-5 scoreline, the overall scores. He needs to make one more. Score one more, anyhow. Over sprint, and it goes out of the box. It goes out for a throw-in.
Yeah, with that, I believe the whole approach of Lukmanu that was looking quite good in the previous attempt was not that fruitful, but he's still looking forward to create one more attempt, or many more attempts, should I say, because it's just not about like equalizing stand. Lukmanu, if he really wants to win, if he really wants to close off the whole scenario in a BO2's equation in 2 legs, I believe what he is basically going to do is make sure that a few more goals come through after that equalizing goal. But no. Shreyans was cooking something else. Mbappe with a flick of an ankle A beautiful assist from Ham, and there goes the goal from Kylian Mbappe at 87-minute marker. What a play! What an absolutely amazing chaos being brewed at this moment. 82-minute marker, 87-minute marker. We have the goal, and now we have 2 goals of a lead in the favor of one and only Shreyansh.
Oh boy, make that to 6-3 in the second leg. Make that to 6-4 again. A double goal lead coming in, man. It's again a little bit hard for the side of Lokmanu to score back-to-back 2 goals and then make things happen on his side. As we approach the 90 minutes of the game, final whistle can come in at any time. Another golden opportunity that he can make one, but it's going to be a clearance coming in from the side of Shreyansh. Lokmanu still has the ball, but nah, will be deviated away. And it's going to be 6-4 into the favor of Lokmanu.
Valiant effort, I have to say. Valiant effort from both the
What a
corners, to be
match.
honest. But then again, winner is going to be one and only Shreyansh. He has got that edge in his favor, and that's an absolutely amazing play. Shreyansh, with this victory, with this win, he's going to obviously move on to the next particular stage, but the group stages are looking absolutely close and cutthroat. But what a play, I have to say, man. Absolutely amazing day, to be honest. Absolutely amazing play coming in from these individuals. Now, it all trickles down to the only equation where the next particular matchup is going to go. How these individuals are going to fight back. That's what I want to know.
I mean, what a way, man. Shreyansh just defeated Lokmanu. One of the real good matches that we have seen at this point of time. One of the really good plays that we have seen at this point of time at this AMD Presents Flipkart Back to College Cup Season 1 powered by Acerrock, ACWD Black Protronics, hosted by the Esports Club. And I do believe that was the last match for the day.
What a match, to be honest. Even if this particular matchup could have gone to the third leg, we were witnessed a lot more action. But then again, the 2 legs were enough for this particular matchup. Lokmanu, he started off well. He had that close cutthroat intention in his favor, and he had that, should I say, advantage in his favor. But then again, Shreyansh reverted it back in a very good manner, specifically in the second half. In the second leg, to be specific, he was absolutely on point.
It was absolutely on point, but folks, make sure to tune in tomorrow here at AMD Presents Flipkart BTC Cup Season 1 powered by ASRock, ACWD Black Protronics, hosted by the Esports Club. All the matches are played for today. We'll be joining with you at tomorrow broadcast, and that's going to be me, Bullet, and Raider for tomorrow's caster for the day as well. But for now, folks, thank you so much for joining in for today's broadcast. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye, and happy gaming.
Want a curved screen, high refresh rate gaming, and don't want to compromise? Well, the ASRock Phantom Gaming 27-inch 240Hz curved monitor is here to deliver. Inside the box, we get a power cable, one HDMI and DisplayPort cable each, a solid stand, and the 27-inch curved 1500R VA monitor that can push 240Hz at 1080p. Those looking for an immersive experience in titles like EAFC 24 but don't want to deal with the negatives of buying a TV for gaming will find incredible value here. Diving into the specs, this monitor goes up to 1080p, sports a blazing fast 240Hz refresh rate for silky smooth gameplay, and HDR10 support for vibrant lifelike colors. It covers 90% of the DCI-P3 space and 113% of the sRGB color spaces, making those visuals pop at a max brightness of 300 nits. Whether you're dribbling past opponents or saving a penalty, the 240Hz refresh rate will make sure you have the most time to react. The monitor has a rapid 1 millisecond response time with MPRT mode on to keep motion blur in check, and it also sports dual 2-watt speakers that are built right into the monitor. For connectivity, this monitor is equipped with 2 HDMI 2.0 ports, one DisplayPort 1.2, and a headphone jack. The stand is solid with swivel and tilt adjustments but lacks height adjustment options. However, it does support VESA mounting if you want to customize your setup for more flexibility. The monitor also sports ASRock's low blue light technology so that those long Ultimate Team sessions are easier on your eyes. Additionally, FreeSync Premium is also present on this monitor, preventing screen tearing at unstable frame rates. All in all, this monitor is exactly as advertised. Blazing fast refresh rates, a super immersive curved display, and a rapid response time to ensure that you're competitive whether you're playing on Dust 2 or Camp Nou.
Trying to chase me. Only one thing